Welcome to the Caravan of Love, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UD in the soundproof booth. It is known as the happiest place on earth, the Happy FM studio. What a cracker of a game we've got for you today. It could not get any closer. 2 versus 3 on the table in the Great Southern Footy League. Willunga are flying. They've lost 1 game. The McLaren side lost 2 games. At the start of the year, McLaren's did these guys in, the Demons, by about 50 points, if you don't mind. But we're predicting a lot closer margin today because these two sides, you can't get a struck match in between the two of them. But a bloke who knows much more than I do is this guy here, Chris Shadoff. Tell us, mate, what's your story?
Good afternoon, YouTubers, listeners of 90.1, and yes, what a game we're in for today with these, for people that don't know, geographically, crosstown rivals. There's only a matter of kilometres between each township, so a bit more at stake than the normal 2 premiership points, apart from the fact that Willunga, of course, are equal first in terms of games won, and McLaren districts breathing down their neck in 3rd spot on the premiership table.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've got really fine conditions. They predicted rain. It's going to be a sloppy sort of game. Maybe it'll hold off to the end of the day, but dry conditions, so no excuses, not much wind. Who do you think's going to... who is going to get jumping out of the box here, mate? Do you think the D's? Or?
Well, no, I don't. Because so far this year they've been laggards in the early minutes of each game.
True.
So it won't surprise me if they're down, even down at quarter time. But they are the Cardiac Kings. They know how to come home with a wet sail. So far we've dodged the wetness precipitation bullet today. Yeah, if they start off a bit slowly, I wouldn't be panicked if I was a D supporter.
Well, Coach Damien Minovini, he knows how to throw the magnets around, as too does Gian Petrucci, the opposing coach. Those two guys, they've got a very similar game plan. They get numbers behind the ball and they run through trying to break those lines up.
Well, Minas is just cool hand Luke. You wouldn't know if he's live in the quaddie coming in. Oh, we've got the toss.
We've got the toss, and yes, Muff has got it. He's pointing to the right. Oh, there you go, and so is Sam Rennie. I just see both of them pointing to the right of screen.
I think Sam Rennie was saying, had I won it, I would have gone down there, because I like that end too. My Muff has just said, well, I won it, I'm having it.
It's a waste of time, really. There's no wind anyway. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
And Sam Rennie's just come back and indicated to his
he's going to
team that we are going the other way.
Okay, so the D's are kicking to the left of screen, which is the northern end, and McLaren's kicking to the right of the screen. So there we go. And the umpire's in the middle of the ground there. We can just zoom in on there. We'll see that the tallest umpire, your favourite umpire and mine, Tim Kroger, Chris. What's that guy's credentials?
7'8" is the most obvious. When he stands next to the light towers, gives it a fair nudge.
Yep.
As if if I was standing there, you wouldn't see me get him above the foundation much. But Tim is well and truly up there.
You probably come up to his waist.
Appeared in the 1972 Summer Olympics at Munich as a specialist volleyballer. First man ever to swing between both Russia and East Germany, and was able to pick up both bronze and silver medals. He's
incredible. His credentials are amazing. And also that bloke there, just to the left of him there, the shorter of the two, that's David Curran, who is son of the legend, Kevin Curran, who's the man who has the name on the Premiership Cup, the Kevin Curran Cup.
Well, David looks very fit. Haven't seen him in action, but I saw him out there before testing the PSI value of the size 5 Sharon. And he was able to do that by pressing it between his calves.
Really?
Very impressive party trick.
Wow.
A little bit like Jeremy Cameron, Geelong. He likes to do it with the palms of his hands.
He's doing it with his calves.
David Curran does it with his calves.
There you go. Fantastic stuff. Shout out. I've got a couple of shout outs here. Shout out to a young couple of blokes called Cade, who kicked 2 goals in the mini Colts for Willunga, and Harvey kicked the first goal of the match. And also a young bloke called Blake Charity from Willunga, who was helping out with the mini league on Friday night. So good on you guys. Thanks you. Any shout outs that you've got?
I suppose Mum and Dad, Rob and Ann in Adelaide, they'll be watching. Hi Mum, hi Dad. I am a wife Leanne. She'll be watching from Victor Harbour.
Yeah, g'day Leanne. Here you go. There's the ball up in the middle. The biggest, tallest man on earth umpiring. Tolls it up. Here we go. Tap out there by Shervo. Oh, wrapped into a tackle. Muff tries to get it out. Kick now. Demons into attack. Looking for Nobes. Can't get it. Chopped off there by that young bloke in Isaac Stokes, the ringer.
Stokesy, valuable defensive mark. Took it well in clean hands. Goes sideways, comes out to the clubhouse side of the ground, finds his teammate who in turn gets on to Goodison. Goodison takes a comfortable mark in front of his eyes, just worse than defensive 50 for McLaren Districts.
Yes, the kick man, Goodison, kicks it long up towards the wing position, off hands out the back. Shervington's there looking for a handball. Oh, chopped off there by Connor Fitt. They get it out now, bit of run. Poised by Matthews, looks for a pass, cut off in the back there. Demons repel this one. Connor Fitt takes the marks. He's going to drive it back into attack. Oh, plenty of white and red jumpers ahead of him. He slows it down, kicks into the pocket, looking for a target. Vandermeer, where is he? Off hands it goes. The McLaren's with an opportunity. Stacks on the mill, and umpire's just going to say there's a free kick. Didn't see what that was for in the back, perhaps.
Well, Willunga won't be sorry about that. They've got the free. It was heading into a dangerous spot for on too, so comes at a good time. So they go out to the opposite side pocket through Carnivale, Evan Carnivale. He sends it upwards to Tyson Hoffman, the Hoff. He's just worse than back flank. What can he do? It goes long down the wing.
Marked, attempted there by Shervo. Goodison is in there, tries to get a handball, pressure everywhere, and umpire's pulled out a free kick again, has he? Is it going the way of McLaren's and the kick man?
Yeah, he slipped a little bit on that. I wouldn't have thought the ground's that slippery. Obviously he hasn't got his metal studs in like Toby Green. So Kegman goes back to forward flank for Districts, and a nice chop off mark by Matty Rate.
Oh, Rate! No, that's Hoffman. Tyson Hoffman. For the D's. Kick now, centre wing position. Who've they got up here? Off hands with Stokes, couldn't take the mark. In goes the Schnauzer, kicks it off there to Lee to Draper, handball, they use it through Rennie. Handball again, into Jackson, hands open, goal, the D's get the first goal of the day. Well done, great.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Farm, they're calling it Kiema Springs Beef, and the way they've got the signage, it's back with
back in the middle now. Toss up there's in the D's now with an opportunity. Lovely work. Schulberg gets one in the back. Umpire says play on. Bouncing ball straight to the Caravan of Love. They set themselves. Rennie in there. That's Jake Rennie. Over to the Schnauzer. Oh, lovely evasive skills. Jackson Hand, little short passes on. And there he is, Daniel Marr, the superstar for the McLaren side, settles things down. They're under pressure here, the Eagles. Demons starting on fire. So kick by Marr, short pass, Dart. Can't find a target. Demons are in there, wrap that one up. Muff's in there. That's Brett Ellis, and it's going to be wrapped up into a tackle. Ball up.
So umpire Roger, are we going with? Roger. So Shervo got the tap out the back. A nice little bit of roving there by the Willunga player. Now it's with the Meagle gravity and pace of the ball.
Look at it, he's a Schnauzer. Look at that beard.
It's an impressive beard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Sometimes those blonde blokes struggle a bit, but not him.
Ball up now, Shervo versus Fit. Shervo takes it out of there, taps down, but look who's here, Cam Hutchins. Bangs it in there, the big boy, no, where is he? Off hands it goes. Lovely roving there by McLaren's banging off there. Draper scores the goal. Excellent goal excellent start to the Demons.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Great skills and also a long kick. But on that occasion, adaptability wins out and he toe pokes it through for a 6-pointer.
So ball up in the middle now. Umpire Koga. Lovely tap there by Shervo. Oh, he got tackled without the ball though. Was a play. I know Demons have got it now. Kick up there by Stark. Rennie attempts the mark. Lee's in there. Back to Rennie. Left foot into the big boy. Nobes! Daniel Nobes is a nightmare in your forward line. He's big. He's bad. He's mighty unclean. He hasn't got a can of Mortine. But he's huge.
And when he's got the radar on, look out.
Oh.
Just another little side point. The last goal kicked by Draper. For he's on 40 goals now. Vandermeer, who's playing on the other side today, he's on 42 for the season.
Yep. Goal by Nobes. No. Offline. Just sneaks it in through the minor point. So he has not got the radar on today. 1 point. 2 goals, 1, 13. The Demons, they lead the Eagles yet to score on the FPAG scoreboard.
Well, they'll be happy with that because they've been slow starters in quite a few games this year and have had to come from behind. Not today. They've out to a 13-point break. So kick in by Districts, good distance up to the defensive 50. We're on the other side of the ground now, scoreboard side of the ground. Balls hit the deck. Umpire Curran says, give it to me, and we'll have a field stoppage throw up.
So throw up. Bass gets the tap. Cam Hutchins tries to get the ball. That ball's rushed over the boundary line. Going to be another boundary throw-in. We've only gone 7 minutes into this game. D started fast. Ball up. Bass versus Ellison. Ellison gets the tap out there. Oh, wrapped into a tackle. Play on's the call. Oh, 3 kicks being pulled out. Going the way of Liam Nye.
Muff.
Going for Muff, sorry. Muff, Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis, the superstar for McLaren's kick. Centre wing position. Ruck set themselves. Merritt tries to take the ball towards the boundary line. Or wrapped into a tackle there. And it's going to be another ball up. That's Jackson Levens with the helmet on today.
Umpire Gulkoja tosses it up. It's belted forward by a McLaren player. It's ricocheted off of a Willunga player, and now it's a last possession free kick to be taken by the keg man. Just about centre wing on the scoreboard side of the ground. Ashley Goodison shading his eyes from the sun already, and goes for distance.
Kick into the forward 50. Bass almost takes the mark off hands through for a boundary throw-in.
He's a big boy too, Daniel Bass.
The big sea bass. Yep. So boundary throw-in. They set themselves. Ellison against Bass once again. Bass good position. Gets a fist on that one. Taps it back. There's Rennie. Handball. Hutchins. They've got a bit of run here, the D's. Nobes. Long way from home. Players streaming into the forward 50. Kick to advantage. Lee almost takes a mark. Good defensive spoil there by Isaac Stokes. The young bloke in defence. Jeez, he's played well this year. He's certainly on the rise, this kid.
Yeah.
Number 33 for the
he's been a really good pick-up for him in the A-grade squad. And he saved all the momentum swing there, which is going the way of Willunga. So his teammates will be happy for that. Ball comes in. Won by Willunga. Tapped down to the front of the pack. Van Leeuwen was able to get it away.
Off hands. Big Bass almost took the mark. He's given away a free kick going the way of Matty Merritt. Merritt for the Eagles. Players streaming. Kicks it out. Little short chip to Van der Leeuwen. Van der Leeuwen now goes wider. They got real estate out here. Nice play. Looking for him. Finding Jamie Smith. Little chip. Advantage of his teammate. Good hands. Play on. Lovely work. off hands. Conifit couldn't take the mark. Hutchins, handball wide. Brown to Lee. Lee's had a bit of the ball. Settles things down. Takes a bit of oxygen out.
Lee, the mustachioed Lee in the familiar long sleeve outfit. He's waiting for a lead of some sort. Goes down towards the forward flank. It's over the back of the pack. First to it is Smith. A little hand pass out to his teammate, or pass it was, marked well by Leon Groves. Groves, centre half back, gets it out the other side of the ground to teammate in, I reckon, Fit. Merritt marks it comfortably in front of his eyes.
Merritt now, little short pass. Chip finds his teammate there in Ma. Oh, he's run over the mark there.
Fitty. No,
so it's going to give him half a fitty, which is 25. And that will bring Ma within scoring distance. So, just a bit of bad luck there. Young fella there, Tommy Saunders, I think it was, just ran over the mark a little. And umpire David Curran straight onto that. Ma now, very skilled player, should get this one. He's about 45 out, but I back him from here. Kick underway. Or goes. He's got it! Ma scores a goal for the Eagles!
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Plays to settle, and Ruck's about to do battle. Curran throws the ball up. Chervais wins the tap. It's taken the better by McLaren District's player in Ma. He's underrated, Ma. I mean, he's just kicked that goal. No, he doesn't get the accolades that he deserves. Chervais taps it back out again. First to it was Van der Leur.
Yeah, Van der Leur getting a bit of the ball. Up they go. Ellison, athletic, tap. Oh, stolen out of there. Almost got away with it. Was Liam Nye. Harry Styles Saunders just gets a boot on it. Play on the call, gets another boot on it. Hacks it forward. Chipped off there by McLaren's player in Hopkins. Kicks out wide. They've got a bit of run here, the Eagles. Kick, almost finds a target, bouncing ball over the boundary line. Was anyone touching that? It's going to be a last possession free kick. I know, boundary throwing.
I tell you what, Van der Leur's come to play. Yeah. That last little passage of play, he had a forward possession and 3 tackles.
Yeah.
So,
he's getting the stats up.
Yeah. If you got him in your same game, Mouldy, you'd be happy.
Ellison, tap. Brown for the Demons, kicks a high rainmaker. Oh, Hopkins, lovely work. Chip, kick. Oh, finds his teammate in was that Smith? Jamie Smith kicks it out wide. Bouncing ball. Conifit just picks it up, says thank you. Charges off towards the goals, into the teeth of the goals. It's going. It's just missing. Minor score to the Eagles. 1 goal won the Eagles. They play the Demons. 2 goals won.
Smith having a few dangerous little touches too, and that's why this game's been rated as such a cracker. You got to watch. Both teams have got very strong squads, very skillful players.
A lot of depth. Yep. So kick out by Rennie from full back. What have they got up here? Off hands, banged out of there, straight back to where it come, and taken by Rennie. Kicks out wide, over to Brown. Brown now for the Demons. Always that loose man in defence. He is the guy. Howard kicks it to the 4,962 game veteran, Brad Haskett.
Mr. 500 switches play back to the pocket. We're still on the clubhouse side of the ground. A mark successfully taken there by, I want to say Lee, but it's not. So he gets it down to, that player gets it down to his teammate in front of the clubhouse, still rabbit out centre wing, and we've got Jake Rennie.
Oh, that ball's coming back, is it? Didn't see what that was about. No, Rennie. No, that's a mystery. Anyway, it's going to end up in the hands of Brown for the Demons. So Brown kicks it out wide. It's the way to play it. Haskett now looking for a bit of space, but no, McLaren's right onto it. Defensive zones stretching them. Demons just chipping around their back lines. What have they got on offer? Going to kick straight back from where it comes. The other pocket, Brown, racking up the stats in the back lines. Kicks it into the centre here. Oh, trouble. No, the D's get away with it. Cam Hutchins takes a drive through the centre of the ground. Finds Draper, Mr. Curtains. There he is, looking for and finding. Oh, Nobes, was he? Yes, he was. Infringed in the back of the head. And will take the free kick. So the big boy certainly is a target up there. He's going to be kicking about 45. Virtually no angle to speak of.
Yeah, Lockie Cam didn't have much he could do there, being behind by a good half a metre. So he had to apply some pressure and he's infringed.
So Nobes, the kick by Nobes underway. He likes it. The goal umpire likes it. All clear. 6 points for the Demons.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
The tap, it's taken there by Luke Minton, and that ball is going to be balled up.
Well, Luke Minton, he's come back with a tan and picked up 5 goals last week.
Nice work. Take it out there by Matthews. Play on's a call. Eagles kick forward, bouncing ball. Rutt's in there, handballs it out wide. Mars in there battling for the Eagles. Taken out there by Stark. Well, quick hands, lovely work. Demons now running up through towards their attacking half. Stokes sets himself. Look at that, he's good, this kid. It just eyes for the footy only. Love watching this bloke play. Kicks it out wide. Oh, fit. Couldn't take the mark. Haskett's in there. Shepherds the ball. Bounce. Fists it back. Handball. Back to Rutt. Slips over. He's going to be holding the ball. Good tackle. Jake Rennie.
Rennie doesn't waste any time. Sends it inside 50 looking for Nobes. Nobes gets a hand to it but couldn't pull it in. Ends up with Tommy Saunders. Saunders gets it out to Jackson Hams in the pocket. Jackson Hams sends a little sharp pass down to a teammate. And that right up against the boundary line. And that was...
That's Rennie, I think.
Rennie, yeah, the captain. He couldn't mark it, and it's deemed over the boundary line for boundary line throw-up.
Right in the pocket now. Demons pressing. Bouncing ball. They go in hard. Cody Ellison just banged it out of Sherbo. Gets a bit of a ride on Archie Rutt. Playing a call. I got one around the neck. Was the new player into the side. That is Jackson Levens for the Eagles.
I reckon Shervo's heard the Lenny Kravitz song. So Shervo, it goes down to him. He affects a spoil on the player it was intended for. It's with Willunga. Willunga back out through Jackson Hams. Nice little mark in front of the clubhouse. Jackson Hams looking at his options, wanting a lead. Daniel Lee attempts the ninja, but it doesn't go to him. He goes inboard and it's chopped off by Vandermeer.
Vandermeer now off. Bit of a floater into the forward line. Off hands out the back of the pack it goes. Bouncing ball. The Schnauzer's in there. Brett Meagle chips it over to Brown. Brown now, Scotty Brown down the line. Lovely hands there by Stark. Off they go to the races. They've got a bit of run here now, the Demons. Jake Rennie. Oh, he's got the ball. They're streaming back. Players everywhere. He's going to kick. Into the little short chip pass trying to find...
Ninja.
The Ninja is out of bounds on the full, though.
Oh,
he's trying to say, come on, that was mine.
Athletic mark, but free going away. Stokesy sends it up to defensive 50, finds Mitten, 5-goaler from last week. He sends it all in towards the cricket pitch. Fanetti picks it up. It's
tackle!
Over to Matthews. That's Henry, and he's
lovely.
tackled. Fantastic tackle there by, I reckon, Harry Saunders.
The Hoffman.
A Hoff, and he's been paid a free kick.
What a tackle. The Hoff now kicks it into the forward 50. Nobes, where has he set himself? Lovely defensive work there by Lockie Cam at the back. He certainly is playing well. It's a good match-up, that one, Lockie Cam versus Nobes. And it's going to be a ball up right on that 50-metre line.
Well, I reckon Nobes is going to be double-teamed all day long. Anyway, Sherbo wins the tap. It's rove best by McLaren's up towards the centre of the ground. We've got Ellis, he can't pull it in. Matthews, he's unable to get a hold of it. It's down back to the other Matthews. He's wrapped up in a tackle on the back flank for McLaren Districts. And umpire Groja is to do the honours.
Yeah, ball up. Tap there by Shervington. Kicked off the ground. Fenity's in there. Jackson hands. Oh, look at that for a tackle. How do you like that? Brett Ellis slams him into the ground. Says, thank you, I'll have the ball. Holding the ball. Good tackle.
Triple Marmoot list sends it down to the forward flank where a mark's being taken. Good mark's being taken by Archie Rutt. Archie Rutt tries to in turn get inside the 50. It's been chopped off by that man, the Hoff, who's having a good day out so far.
Kicks out wide, looking for and finding a teammate on the far side. We're bathed in sunshine here at Willunga Oval. They predicted rain. There's been none forthcoming. It's as dry as a dingo's dong around here today. Chipped back into the just sharing around once again. Shervo sharing. He's a sharing, caring kind of a guy, Shervo. There's Cam Hutchins just taking the mark. They're just waiting to see how they can break this defensive zone as McLaren's have set it up. Tight game of footy here. The Demons lead by a couple of goals.
Sam Rennie.
Sam Rennie now. Going to kick it back once again, just chipping it around.
Hoff, another possession. If you've got him in your same game, Mouldy, start lining up. And the Hoff goes down the towards the centre.
Lovely
chopped off magnificently by Connor Fitt.
Fitt now kicks it out wide. The Eagles with an opportunity. Matty Merritt, did he mark it inside the line? Yes, he did. He's a long way from home. He wants a bit of a spotter here. He's looking like he's well outside of his distance, but chips it into the pocket. Vandermeer, where is he? Oh, he's been wrapped into a tackle there.
Well, he needed a spotter, but I think he also needed a GPS. He was that far from goal.
Ball up. Umpire Curran. Tapped out by Ellison. Cam McDonald's in there. He's got the job on Vandermeer today. We'll be watching that match up with interest.
Right in front of the pro bitumen sign.
Yeah. When was the last time you got a bit of bitumen at your house there, Chris?
We had a bit of cement work done on the gutter during the week.
Tapped down there by Fitt. Wrapped into a tackle there. Oh, almost got it out. No. So, yeah, Matty Raitt into the side this week. Good player. A couple of Hills players there. Raitt and Vandermeer tapped over the boundary line. It's going to be another boundary throw in. Bit of a stalemate here. We've had 22, almost 23 minutes gone in this quarter. And the Demons lead by a couple of goals. It's been their quarter. Pushing though for a goal. Can the Eagles get one? Bouncing ball. Kicked out of there. Jeez, didn't quite see what happened there. And what happens? Another ball in, or is it just no, player's been wrapped into a tackle. Umpire Curran's going to ball it up into this pocket near the Eagles' goal. Tap. Archie Rutt was in there. Haskett's over the ball. Brett Meagle malays a tackle. It's going to be another ball up. Only metres away from the Eagles' goal.
So umpire Curran throws it up. The Fitt was in front. He got the benefit of the tap, and it's gone. Was it through for a point, or is it
1
a
point.
rush behind? So Willunga looking to play on quickly, but there's some sort of team rule about who's going to kick it in. So they didn't get the flow of play there. It's come back to the designated point kicker in it. He goes scoreboard side of the ground, goes for distance, gets it up to the back flank for Willunga, and it's touched over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary line throw in.
Yep. So, boundary throw in. Shervington sets himself. He'll be up against Connor Fitt. Shervington favours him, just grabs it out of the ruck, handballs over to Stark. Stark handball. Running onto it, trying to get it out there was...
handball to Starkey. They had a bit on it. And that's why Starkey couldn't take it cleanly. And it's trickled over the boundary line where...
what's the last possession free kick? They're looking at it, is it?
Umpire Groja in discussions with the boundary ump.
So which pub are we going to? We go in the middle pub, we go in the top pub, we go in the bottom pub.
Well, the only thing I do know is that the boundary ump will be drinking a sarsaparilla because only looks like he's about 15.
Yeah, good point. All right, they've finally worked it out. They're going to the top pub. Fair enough. Okay, kick along, finding Ma. Look at that. Just all in his own. Good lead, good pass. Outside of his scoring zone. Another pass is on. Dart like bullet who picks out Brown. Scotty Brown's had plenty of the ball. Racking up the stats today. Left foot over the top there. Harry Styles Saunders couldn't take it. Kicked out of there in a hurry. The Eagles pressing. And here he is again. Brown, Scotty Brown. Kicks it out wide. Over to Haskett. Look at that. Like a rover. The veteran kicked over to Shervington. Shervington now lopes away, kicks it into the centre of the ground. Up they go. Vanderloo couldn't take the mark off hands, and free kick holding the man.
Yeah, he couldn't take the mark, but he was in front and got too much defensive attention according to the umpire. So he's got it over to his teammate in Levens. Levens able to get it down inside the 50. Contested ball. It's hit the deck. We've got one of the Matthews brothers. That's Henry. On the ground, and he's covered by Scotty Brown for Willunga, and there'll be an umpire throw up. Yeah,
tapped out of there. Demons now with an opportunity, just a grubbery little kick. Goodison, they're pressing. Daniels, there's the siren, beats Fennerty, he can't get a kick away, and a lot of pressure there. The Eagles were pressing to try and get a goal. They were doing all the hard work, couldn't get it out there. Good defensive work by the Demons. More importantly, they've got a couple of goals up in this first quarter, so a good start. You were talking about in times gone past, they weren't getting a good start. They got one.
They'll be happy with this. This is breaking the mould a little bit for them. So 2-goal lead to Willunga. But really, in terms of the intensity, skill level, you can't get a cigarette paper between these two players, between these two sides. They're both very competitive, and looking forward to the next quarter.
Absolutely. This is the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
No! Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sight.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu utes.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
The Victor Harbour Motor Company has over 15 years of dedicated customer service, with finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
And what an enthralling game of football we've got here. Demons taking first blood, they're a couple of goals up and are really pressing. McLaren's, well, they were really trying as hard as they could to get a goal there late in that first quarter, couldn't do so. Demons, their defensive pressure certainly seems to be holding up pretty well.
Yes, McLaren's definitely were playing with that sense of urgency right up until the last siren there, because they realise this unit, the Willunga Demons that they're playing against today, too slick, too quick if they let them get too far ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, before we go any further, I'd like to give a shout out to a bloke who is listening to this telecast Colin Rogers, a good friend of mine and mentor. G'day, Colin. How you going, mate? And to your lovely wife, Lorraine. Good people. And that's what it is. This is being streamed around the country, even in Bali. Like Luke Mitten, for example, he was over there watching in Bali. He was having a bintang, watching in Bali with his feet up, going, "Oh, I wonder what my
Getting a tan. Coming back, kicking a bag of 5. First game back.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, mate.
We've got some merch at
oh, you have?
Happy FM.
Yeah.
90.1. And we've got a model, a male model.
So to speak. T-shirt and jackets you can purchase. Contact us at the radio station. And
how much are they, Tony?
For
members, if you're
$50 or something.
$50.
$50
top quality,
cheap.
top quality.
Yeah.
These are absolutely beautifully lined jackets.
Oh,
Beautiful
fantastic! I'm almost a little bit hot.
We are. We're in the caravan of love. Yes, indeed.
Thanks, Tony.
And anyone appearing at the Halftime Hub gets one for free. Is that right?
Off your budget, I think it is.
Off my budget, yes, okay.
Yeah, so there are teams in their respective huddles. We've got Minners is working that whiteboard and the magnets on it. You can almost see sparks coming off the whiteboard. The magnets are moving around so quickly. We've got awesome shots from our cinematographer extraordinaire, Steve Adams. Look at those boys in there, they know.
They've got 2 whiteboards. What's that going on with there, Chris? Is it like what we could do? Is it before and after, or what's that?
Or is one for the lunch orders?
The lunch orders, yeah.
I want sauce on my sausage roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
At half time, I want a bag of snakes. I want a
yum.
Mars bar snakes.
Bag of snakes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
now
what
you're talking.
Yeah, they don't do oranges, you cut oranges or anything like that anymore. They go upmarket. But yes, isn't it just great to be? Where else would you want to be than right here, right now, the Willunga Football Club, watching these 2 teams go at country footy at its very best. Great Southern Footy League. And speaking of the Great Southern Football League, our best wishes go to the Gore Football Club, because right now they're doing it tough. I was speaking to Terry Corcoran last night. He said they had 23 players they could not pick from in their side, but we wish them all the best. It's very important that this last stragglers, there's Des.
I love the kick to kick. Yeah. I love how you can run onto the oval with your mates.
Take your time.
Yeah. A lot of families do it. A lot of mums take out their little kids. It's just great.
It is great. Country footy, here we go! Up in the middle, Tim Gore-Kroger sets things alight. Shervington, lovely tuck, but that man, Brett Ellis, the former male medalist, just takes it out. A lovely kick, almost gets Matt Raitt. Raity smacks his opposite number 1 in the back of the head, and the Hoffman is going to take a free kick.
Yeah, Raity, I forgot, he's got 1 leg, 1 arm. Yes, that's his tattoos, not his physical appearance. So he's giving away a free kick, and it's with Draper now on the centre wing. Draper by left foot, going down to the forward flank, but chopped off by a McLaren Districts player. I reckon that was that Ellison, yeah. And he, like a rover, wingman, he's pushed it forward to his team's advantage, and it's fortunately for them, it's gone over the boundary line for a boundary line throw-in.
Yep, so the big boys go at it. Ellison versus Shervington. They wrestle. Shervington takes front spot, gives a handball away towards the boundary line. In they go. Liam Nye was in there. It's just been rushed over once again. Going to be another boundary throw-in. 3 goals, 119. Plays 1 goals, 2. 8 points on the FPAG scoreboard. Throwing centre wing position right in front of the change rooms. Shervington, Cody Ellison. Oh, lovely work, Liam Nye. Handball out of there. Stark gets a kick off the ground. Tap. The Demons pressing for a goal here towards their attacking 50, out of bounds. And look at that. He said, how's that deliberate? That was Lee. But of course there is no...
That's why you've got to be on guard at all times in this game. That went from Shervington to Nye to Stark. Yep. Bang. About 100 metres from one side of the oval to the other, and now they're in a position where they might be able to score.
Oh, lovely work there by the ruckman. Cody Ellison taps it down to Jackson Daniels, but he's been wrapped into a tackle, and that will be another ball up by Gore-Kroger. Balls it up. Tap. Oh, Matthews, lovely work. Gets a kick around the corner off the back of the pack. Matty Merritt gets a handball. Demons now through Shervington. Kick High, up it goes. Nobes tries to take the mark in front. You got to pay the man in front every day of the week, and that is Cody Ellison, the big guy.
Ellison, get front spot. That's one way of combating the skill and reach of Nobes, big Nobesy. Ellison from just worse than the back flank, gets it up to centre wing, goes for a nice long kick and chopped off there by Mr. 500.
Yep, the veteran. Look at him jumping around like he's a young fella. Let's face it, he acts like a young fella, he thinks like a young fella, and he's even kicking like a young fella. Into the forward 50, Nobe sets himself up, hands it goes, got a free kick, and that's going the way of...
Rennie, Jake Rennie.
That's going Nobes, so Nobes copped one, geez.
So he's given one, and one's come back.
Yep, so, yep.
Given you shall receive, something
give and
like
take, yes. No, there he is. They get very nervous when they start kicking at this bloke. They know he's the focal point in this game. Daniel Nobes, the number 19 for the Demons. He lines it up. He kicks for goal. It's so. It's through the goals. Nobes gets another. The Demons.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Back with Roger.
Ball up in the middle, tapped in there. Shirlington does a double, does a triple, gets another tap on it. Ellis tries to get it out. They go in hard. Oh, just stolen out of there. Meagle, the Schnauzer, handball. Shirlington, what's he got? Handball out. Cody Ellison now into their forward 50. Off hands. Lovely roving there. Mitten just sells the bit of candy. Kicks for the goal. He's got it. The Eagles get one back. Great goal. They needed that.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Occasion looked like he was bartering with one of the massage women on the beach at Kuta. You want 5,000? No, 2.5.
Ball up in the middle. Tap. Ellison. Nye's in there. So too is Tommy Saunders. Got tackled. Play on. Holding the ball. So good job there. Brett Ellis putting the pressure on. Oh, Mitten should have taken that. The half takes it. Kicks into their forward 50 for the Demons. Nobes off the back there. Trying his best. Draper gets a kick out of there. He's got a player out free in the forward 50. Good vision. Banged it on the boot and finds that man, Liam Nye. Good young player. Good prospect here for the Demons. Part of this resurgence. The young players in this side, and he's one of them. Certainly they've got a couple of veterans in the side, but it's the young blokes who've really stepped up like this bloke.
It's a great mix, isn't it?
Yeah.
500 gamers through to blokes in their first season or two.
Nye kicks for goal. Drifting. It's got it though. Snuck it through for the goal. The Demons go and get there.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
So umpire Curran throws it up, Rucks do battle, McLaren's get to it first. It's contested ball, contested footy on the ground. It's with Ma. He's wrapped up by Rennie. Umpire says we'll have another crack. So field umpire throw up.
Tackling's been a real feature of this game. Good, tough footy. Bass sets himself, gets a tap. Aerial ping pong. Cam Hutchins is in there, so's Rennie. Cop one high. Going to get a free kick. Matthews the offender there. So this guy is a superstar for the Demons. There's a chance for being the male medalist this year. Kicks it out wide. In there. Oh, lovely work by Tommy Saunders off to his brother. Kicks it up there into the 450. Nobes off hands. Play on's a call. Ball spills out. Ellis for the Eagles. Kick it out wide. Finding Archie Rutt. Oh, just taking a leg break. Rutt now. Little bit of candy. Lovely work. Great handball. They're under pressure, the Eagles. Tackle. Lovely tackle by that man we were just talking about. Liam Nye, take a bow, mate. Good tackle. Holding the ball.
Yeah, he's wrapped up Kane Hopkins well there, right in front of the clubhouse. So they would have liked that, the fans. So Nye bangs it down towards the pocket area. The ball's hit the ground. It's a hard contested footy in there. We've got the Ninja, Daniel Lee. We've got Nobes. We've got Kegman. No, Vanderloo on the ground with it. Now we've got Kegman pushing off Nobes. No easy task. And we've got back to Vanderloo.
Kick out wide now. Looking for a bit of running space. Oh, they're under pressure. Ellison just gets a handball under pressure. It's going to be a last possession free kick taken by the big Seabass. Well, there you go. Pressure on the Eagles. Oh, it's a boundary throw. Bass fooled everyone, including me. He said, it's my free kick. No, the umpire, boundary umpire, right onto it.
Oh, it's like he was off to cash converters with it. So ball thrown in by the boundary ump. Nice high throw. Bass gets the benefit of it. Triple Marbenless Ellis in there. First to it, and he copped a little bit of head work according to the umpire, and Mr. Triple is going to get the free kick.
Kicks out wide centre of the ground here. Archie Rutt sets himself, sport to the back by Haskett. Demons battling for it. Eagles now with an opportunity. Ma kicking to the forward line. Oh! Spilled the mark was Vandermeer, gets a handball over to Matthews. Matthews, open goal. Thank you, mother, for the Rabbits. He's got a goal. Great goal to Matthews. Eagles surge, they get one.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Playing his 100th game today, Henry Matthews.
What nicer way to remember it by than slotting one through like that.
Ball up into the middle now, big Seabass. Nice, Cody Ellison gets a tap, in goes Ma. Featuring well in this game, tries to barge out there, gets half a kick on it. They go in hard, there he is, the 100 gamer, gets a handball out. Matthews, lovely work. Vanderloo, bouncing ball, tackled, oh lovely handball, almost got away with it. Demons repel this one. Hutchins is in there. Over to Liam Nye. Playing a blinder. Kick it there into a bit of space. They battle for it. In goes Isaac Stokes. Taken out of there. The Eagles. Brown sets himself. Going to take it on the chest. No problems. Going to drive this one back in for the Demons.
Brown by left foot. Changes play. Gets across to the cricket pitch. Good mark taken by his teammate there. And Rennie, his captain. He sends it inside 50. It's out towards the boundary line. It'll be a last possession free going away with the keg man, Ashley Goodison. If you're wondering why we call him the keg man, it's because he owns a brewery.
Was that right? I thought it was just his build.
And doesn't he bring a keg if every time they win a game?
Well, that's what I've been hoping all this time. Over to Isaac. There he is. Beautiful kick. Well, kind of. Almost York's his teammate. Play on now. Eagles with a bit of an opportunity. Again goes Matthews. Tackled over the boundary line. Going to be boundary throwing. Geez, he just ran it straight over the boundary line.
He's getting tackled. Playing with a bit of sense of purpose for his 100, isn't he?
Yeah. Hell of a tackle, but good evasive skills at the same time. So good footy. Boundary throwing right in front of the change rooms. Bass gets the tap. In goes Draper. Evasive skills. Gets a kick under pressure. Archie Rutt gets a kick up there. Off hands, out the back. In they go. Opportunity almost for the Demons to run away with that one, but good defensive pressure there. I think that was kind of fit, laid the tackle, and it's going to be a ball up right in front of the Caravan of Love.
So it looks like Bass and Ellison to do the ruck duties. It is. Ellison gets the hand to it. Bass retrieves Best, belts it down towards the centre wing. It's now out with Starkey. Starkey off to Liam Nye. Chopped off beautifully by Stokes.
Kick along there. They're using the ball well. Mitten with time and space. Just props, stops, looks for a target. Oh, that kick went astray though. They need to just try and get it out of here. Saunders holding the ball. Tried to brush a tackle. Got pinged. And it's going to be taken there by Stokesy.
How much time did Luke Mitten have? He could have worked on his tan out there while he's working out where he's going to kick that. Stokesy sends it back in, top of the square. Contested ball. It's hit the ground. Draper to it first. Peels around. Sends out a little right footer. Chopped off by Mr. Triple Male Medalist Brett Ellis on the forward 50 for Districts.
Muff's come to play today. The big number 4 looks around. Oh, he sold himself into trouble. Got out of it. Kick. Into a spot, almost. Taken out of there, fisted. They go in hard, the Eagles. Jackson Daniels bangs it onto the boot. It goes. It gets in there for a goal. Great goal to the Eagles. 5 goals, 1 third.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Well done, Jackson Daniels.
So we started with a 2-goal margin. It's back to 1 at the start of this quarter. They go up, tap. Ellison's in there. So too is Rennie, got tackled. Fennerty does a bit of a juggling act. In goes the Schnauzer. Can't get it out. Brett Meagle, he's on the bottom of that pack. Going to be another ball up, centre of the ground.
Back with the 7'8", tallest umpire in the Southern Hemisphere. He tosses it up on the cricket pitch. Sherbo gets in there and muscles it out. It's been chopped off by Districts. Down a little bit of a falcon, but you've got to forgive the guy. And the ball's a ricochet back out to Meagle. Meagle's got it, spins around. Lovely little spin, right foot kick down to the forward flank area for Willunga. Daniel Lee, the Ninjas, to it first, but it's chopped off by Districts players.
They go in. Lovely work. The Ninja, Daniel Lee. Kick around the corner. Bass, where is he? Over the top of him. They go in. Tackled Archie Rutt for the Eagles. They share it now, the Eagles. Under pressure. Was that holding the ball? Yes, it was. So, another opportunity. And the tackling by both teams has been fierce. And the big sea bass with an opportunity.
And these players, they're sucking in the oxygen too.
Yeah.
They are huffing and puffing.
Righto, it's going to be taken there by Saunders. Harry Styles Saunders is going to be taking this one. Yeah.
Yeah, he's breathing and sucking them in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, both players on both sides really putting in the physical exertion here.
So there is 45-degree angle. Distance won't be a problem. Should get it. I'd back him every day of the week, this bloke. He's played well. Kick by Saunders. Oh, there you go. Just back him in and look what he does to you. Just off the side of the boot there. I threw for the minor score. So Willunga 5 goals, 3, 33 plays 4 goals, 2, 26 on the FPA scoreboard.
Jamie Smith kicking it back in for McLaren. Players have zoned up. Smith comes clubhouse side, change room side, and finds that Archie Roach gets his hands to it, couldn't reel it in. A lot of defensive pressure. Mars got to it. It's picked up by McLaren, whacked on the boot hurriedly, tapped forward there by Vandermeer. It's a good flow of play if you're supporting the Districts. Still with Districts.
Matthews got tackled. Play-ons are called. Bass just hacks it out of there into their forward 50. The Demons set themselves out the back. It goes. The Ninja, Daniel Lee, tries to get a kick out of there. Hard, tough footy. They're going in left, right and centre. Tackled again. How do you like it? Good footy. Going to be a ball up.
That was Lockie Cam, the bearded man, got brought to ground. Tim Brooke Roja tosses it up. Bit of a
Lovely work! Beautiful work there. I think that was Liam Nye. Bangs it into the goals. He scores a goal. Great goal. Beautiful work.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
And that was just a bloke running at full speed through the pack, front and centre, took it, great roving to snap a goal. So here we are, back to where we started at the start of this game. A quick couple of goals, the Demons. And this game could be anyone's. Up they go. Conofit gets a half a tap in there. Stark was in for the Demons. Out there was Fennett, he's got tackled. It's going to be another ball up. Umpire Curran says thank you, I'll have that. Big boys set themselves. Chevo was kind of fit, gets a tap. Luke Mitten goes left and right. Short pass is on. Finds his teammate there in Levens. Kick, can't find Vandermeer. Demons now wrap things up. Nice work by Hams. Short pass is on. Beautiful work. Finds Jake Rennie. Two lovely hands there by that man, the big boy, Seabass.
Daniel Bass looking inboard, looking for a lead. Everyone's zoned up now, so they've lost that little bit of momentum swing. Anyway, Bass goes long towards the pocket, ball goes over the pack. Fit gets a roves off the pack, gets a handball out to a teammate who's able to send it down towards the Ellison direction, gets a hand to it but can't pull in the mark. And then we've got Henry Matthews wrapped up by the umpy. Umpy says, umpire Curran, this is, we'll have a field stoppage throw up.
Shervington, no, Conofit gets a tap, does his own roving too, gets tackled. Shervo now like a rover, they're rucking, they're roving, they're doing all. Bankton in the forward 50, no! Almost! Offhand it goes. Daniel Lee's in there. Oh! Tackled is the number 33 of McLaren's, the Stokesy. So Gork Kroger now, Gork Roger, trying to get out. There he is again, Stokesy again, kick in the air. Bouncing ball, lovely defensive work by McLaren's. Kick under here, they've got Matty Merritt's free. Wheels around on his right boot, thinks about it. Player streaming back. They're calling for it. Has he got a target up forward? He's going to kick it short. Finds that man there in Matthews. That's Lockie Matthews. Matthews. Too far out to score.
He's pretty close to the centre half forward line. Spears a beautiful little pass into Maxi Merritt, who takes it lace out onto the chest of his McLaren District's number 24 Guernsey, and he's definitely going to have a shot because he's right in front.
Take a good kick from there though. He's going to be kicking from about 49, 50 metres.
How's the pass?
Oh, bullet!
I love those spear passes.
Oh yes. So Matty Merritt, the forward, with an opportunity now on goal. He's kicking from 49 metres. Oh, the wobbler helicopter almost went through though. Off hands through for the minor score. So they go to 4 goals, 3-27. They trail Willunga 6 goals, 2-38 on the FPAG scoreboard.
And Nye nonchalantly taps it back into the back pocket where he finds a teammate. In turn, who are we with now? That's Hutchins. He's on the defensive 25. Switches play across to the other side pocket. Back to Nye. Nye now coming down the change room side of the ground. Goes inboard towards the back flank area. Contested little pack forms. Starkey gets it out to Hams. Hams tries to push it forward, but he's got some contest there with McLaren defenders.
Yep. Desperation there by Hams. Good to see. Just held the ball in there. And ball up. Centre wing position right in front of the club rooms. Umpire Curran balls it up. Shirley says out the way. Taps it over. Hutchins. Handball. Draper. Lovely balance. Hutchins again. They almost got away with it. Eagles block things up as the Kegman. Jeez, I'll tell you what, the Goodison beer, is that any good, Chris? Do you like it? It's good brew.
Well, I was going to say if they win the game and he's pulling one out, I think everyone will be saying it's pretty tasty. Here we go. Brett Ellis is barreled his way through, gets it out to a teammate, ricochets off him. Now with a Matthews, back to Ellis. He follows up his good work, and umpires awarded a free kick to Scotty Brown.
No,
I know, Rennie.
Rennie now, just evasive skill, winds around onto his left boot, kicks it to a target. Lovely hands there. That man has got the ball on the string. Liam Knight kicks into the pocket. Off the... Oh, he gave him a rap. Look what he does. She kicks it out wide. Last possession free kick going to be taken by McLaren's.
William Knight. I think that's his great uncle, was
that's
it?
William Knight.
The actor.
Yeah.
Billy for sure.
Yeah.
So the keg man, back pocket, scoreboard side of the ground, right in front of the Willunga Netball Clubhouse. Keg man goes for distance. Gets it better than the back flank for the districts. It's hit a pack of players and been held up for a field stoppage throw up. We've got Brett Ellis in there directing traffic, and umpire Kruger.
Tap there. Ellison kicked out of there by the Demons. Off hands now. Bouncing ball. Snap for goal. Kick is underway. Scores a goal. Great goal. Trying to pick up who that was.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Demons 17 points in arrears on the FPA scoreboard. Umpire Good Crozier throws it up, and it's a contested ball. It's hit the deck on the cricket pitch area, and umpire Timmy Crozier to recommence by having another field stoppage throw up. Ball goes up, rucks do battle, Shervo, familiar hand, big hand, swats it forward. It's out towards the wing now. Starkey's there for Willunga. It's back to Meagle by left foot down towards the forward flank. First to it is Archie Rutt.
Rutt now for the Eagles, left and right. He's under pressure. Hopkins now banked it onto his boot. They set themselves. Looks like Willunga here. All Willunga easily taken by Shervo. Banked it into the forward 50. Jackson Hams. He's got it. Chip out there. He's got a player free. That's Draper under the chest. Outside the forward 50 though, he's going to be banging it long into the teeth of the goals. They set themselves up in there. Off hands. Couldn't take the mark. Guess who? It was Liam Nye. Off hands. Almost took a hanger.
Well, I think he had to send it, Draper, because Nobes was there. So, Team Rule, you'd be looking for Nobesy. So, McLaren districts from the point kick in, come clubhouse side of the ground, and the ball gets affected by the wind a bit there, so it's chopped off in the end by Shulbred. It's now back down to Mr. 500. He's at the centre half-back mark, gets off to his captain in Rennie. Rennie over to Meagle by right foot up to the centre wing, finds a teammate.
Stark gets a kick into the foot. Oh, lovely mark! And that was Nye again, was it? Oh my goodness me, this bloke is absolutely on fire. One-handed mark, took it on the way down, and if this bloke isn't best on ground, I'll go he. Well, I don't know why you go he.
I don't know, it's like that sign over there, hither and yon. I don't really know what that means either. But this guy's lining up for his fourth.
Unbelievable game.
Yeah, he's
Nye kicks for goal. Underway, he's got his fourth. Unbelievable. Great goal. No, it's through for the minus score.
Oh, out with the Tipex paper for me.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I had it marked
that was
down.
close.
I had it marked down for a 6-pointer.
I was blind, but now I can see. Yeah. Kick out wide here. They're kicking out the Eagles. Off hands Archie Rutt. Couldn't take the mark. Out of there, into trouble. Stokesy bangs it onto the boot. Rate sets himself. Archie Rutt, someone's got held, and it's going to be a free kick to the Demons.
So, Demons streaming forward. Free kick to be taken by the Hoff. Tyson Hoffman. Everyone's zoned up now, so...
Well, there's not much left in this game. They want to just take the pressure off.
27.5 minutes gone so far. So the Hoff goes for distance, and it's inside 50. Pack of players punched off the top. Cody Ellison to it first, reels it in. Is immediately tackled by two Willunga players, can't do anything with it, and the siren beats everyone.
Yes, there goes the siren to end this first half. The score is 7 goals, 4, 46 plays, 4 goals, 3, 27 on the FPA scoreboard. And the Eagles really came back hard. They got within a goal, and then all of a sudden the Demons put the pressure back on. They're pedal to the metal, and we've got a 3-goal margin. Once again, the Demons seem to be just, being able to stand that pressure and give them something back.
They've had the ascendancy from the get-go. They finished the first quarter at 2 goals up and even 12 points. And what have they got here? 19. So they've built on their first quarter league. Coach Mittaverney be happy about that. So will the supporters. And at half time, and it's all to come.
Indeed. So here we are. It's going to be good. Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Yes, welcome to the Halftime Hub. I'm talking to a man who has been a legend of the Willunga Football Club for a number of years, multi-premiership player and a superstar goal kicker, David Hamsey. Welcome, mate.
Stevie G.
Mate,
thanks, mate.
What a career you've had in footy. You've kicked bags of goals for this club. Can you tell us, just start off the boot here, mate, what does this club mean to you?
Look, I grew up here. So, my dad played lots of good footy here at Willunga, and I think I've got more life members in my family on the honour boards up there than any other family, or right up there anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I grew up here. This is where I grew up, so all I wanted to do was, as a kid, play A-grade footy here, and I thought all the A-graders that like Dad played with, they were all my Wayne Careys and Stephen Kernahans. Yeah. So I just wanted to be as good as them. Yeah, yeah. And I suppose, Dad was a really good player, so everyone that I spoke to, and they said, oh, geez, if you're half as good as your old man. So it just got, I suppose, ingrained into me. Yeah. That I better get a kick, and it would be good to do it at Willunga. Yeah.
So that's your earliest memory of footy, is your old man kicking the footy with you in the backyard?
Yeah, I think just footy and me pestering all the A graders. Even after the game, I'd wait for them on the top side, and they've just played, and I'll be there with my footy going, "Come on, let's have a kick," and most of them did.
So who were the guys you looked up to?
Peter Flower, Dennis Collier, Paul Matthews. You know, there's Lee Rennie, who's Sammy's old man. So yeah, lots of them. Yeah.
Fantastic. And how good is Rennie, mate?
It's really good.
Sam and Jake, but geez,
Sammy's really good.
Little guy, but he just flies in like a bull terrier.
Yep, he's fit, and he's got a weapon of a left foot, which I just think he should use it more. I don't know. If I was playing in front of him, I'd just want him to bomb it on me. Just kick it in. But no, he's a really good player. I reckon he'd be right up there in the Male Medal, I would have thought.
Yeah, me too, absolutely. So let's talk about your days as a footballer. You kicked bags of goals. You played for Glenelg and for South. Tell us about those days.
So I junior footy here, never made any association or South special squads or anything like that. And it was Johnny Griffin, actually, who was John Griff, who sadly just passed away. Yeah. He was a school teacher at Willunga High, and I was kicking 8s and 9s playing school footy. And he goes, "Why are you at South?" And I said, "Well, no one's ever asked me." And he goes, "Well, I'm asking you." He was the under-19s coach at the time. And I went down a week before the first game in the under-17s, and they stuck me in to play a trial. I kicked 8, and that was it. And nearly kicked 100 that year in the under-17s. Played 5 19s games, and then round 3 the next year I played league footy as a 17-year-old.
Wow.
So, and then, if you're not going to get drafted, and back in those days, if you're sort of 19, 20 and not drafted, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So I ended up playing a couple of years at South, a couple of years at the Bays, and, it was a big commitment to not be, going anywhere else. Yeah. So, come back and play with my mates and won some flags, which was good.
So playing SANFL compared to Great Southern Football League, is that people tell me the pressure and the regimented science they put behind the game is a lot different at country footy, isn't it?
Oh, totally. I think, back in my day, that was late 90s, early 2000s. Probably not as structured and semi-professional as what it is now, but it was still 5 nights a week. Probably game plan wise, not as full on as what it is now, but commitment wise, huge. And if you're not playing finals or it's just a big commitment. Yeah. So that sort of weared on me a little bit, and I knew it had heaps of mates back here, and it ended up. When I came back, Toddy Steele came back from South, Benny Baxter came back from South, Adam Carnivale came back, Benny Thompson was playing at Glenelg, so we had 5 or 6 of us that came back that were all playing league footy, and Willunga was our club anyway. Or we pinched a couple from elsewhere, that were just mates down there, dragged back, and that's why we were pretty successful in that era. It was good fun.
Massively successful. How many premierships?
We won 6 in a row, lost a couple, so I lost my first one back here, won 6 in a row and lost my last one.
So the first time you were in a grand final, you lost that one?
Yep.
And then 6 in a row after that?
Lost it the first year back to Langons, and then we lost a prelim, and I reckon that was the catalyst for us to go, right, no, that didn't feel good, and then we won 6 in a row.
Yeah, it's almost like that driving force to get one because it hurt so much.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, for me, anyway, there were some guys that were here before that had lost a few, but that was, for our group, that was definitely we didn't like that feeling, and they actually played a granny here, and we were sitting up the top side and watched it, and we were like, wow, okay, big footy trip, and a few home truths, and came back and set a different sort of level. Yeah. Good
stuff.
Yep.
So, out of those premierships, which one was that one that just meant more to you than the others?
I think all the boys say 07.
Right.
07 up at Strath. Both Langhorns A's and B's were undefeated. So, and I remember my old man and a few of the old Willunga blokes, they said to us after, they were just hoping that we got close.
Wow.
But we were out the back warming up at Strath, which is a good little warm-up area, is where their nets are. And we stopped warming up and were just watching the twos.
Yeah.
And they clawed back in front. Paulie Roberts kicked one to get him in front. And a couple of our guys were right into the game.
Wow,
and I'm dragging them up going, hey boys, we've got a game to play.
Yeah.
But I think that made us pretty pumped.
Yeah.
And it made Langwans a bit flat.
Yeah.
And then when we ran out, we did a half lap. And then we ran into the twos boys that were just doing their victory lap. And it was like goosebumps. And then, everything just went right that day.
Yeah. And what did you win by?
I think it was enough, like 3 or 4 goals in the end, but we were up all day, and it was, I think they made a run at us semi-late, but it was enough. We knew we were going to win at the end, so it was enough. There was a bit of breathing space, but that was the one that we weren't supposed to win. Yeah. And you knock off a really solid club, like heaps of respect for the Langhorns, and they were undefeated all year, and we got them when it counted, which was huge. Yeah. And at Strath too. Strath's a great deck to play on. Yeah, we loved it.
It's almost like their home ground. It's just around the corner from them, isn't it?
Well, but their arch rivals there, so I don't know if it's their home ground. It's close, but yeah.
Fair enough. And this game almost feels like the game you've just described. Willunga are on top today. They're up by 3 goals. McLaren's keep on chipping away, but Willunga's on top here.
Yeah, I think McLaren's struggling to use the footy a little bit. A couple of their prime movers that really use it well, Muff and Mitts, haven't got a lot of it, which is good for us because they normally cut us up. Yeah. But no, we've been playing pretty solid footy. Like there's been a couple of close ones. I know you've called a lot of them, and we've I'm pretty impressed with the way the boys are going.
How about Liam Nye?
Liam Nye, did he kick 3 that quarter?
He almost kicked 4. Yes, 3 goals. He's kicked 3.
I like our old blokes as well. I love Meags, Scotty Brown, Brad Haskett. I'm going to order a duffel coat with Haskett on the back. He's my favourite player, like 100%. Yeah, nice. I played with him when he was a kid, and in that 07 grand final, he got a best on ground. Yeah, good stuff. And I remember driving up to the game with Benny Baxter and Nath Genovese and said, if we're going to win today, Brad has to play well, and he got best on as a 19-year-old or something. He's a stalwart of the footy club, and he's had a really good year. And then we've had some good recruits. I reckon Starkey goes under the radar, really important in the middle. Nobes, Drapes. We've got heaps of young boys coming through.
Saunders, the Saunders brothers.
Yeah, they're classy.
Harry's come out of nowhere, and now he's Harry Styles. Harry Styles Saunders.
He's a good player. He's going to be a really, really good A-grader for us in the years to come, and I think we've got a good wave of boys coming through. Yeah. And a lot of the guys I play with, there's a lot of father-sons coming through. Yeah, it's good for the club.
Fantastic. Yeah, good stuff. And let's talk about your son. Jackson. Yeah. How come he's a better player than you?
Well, he definitely runs quicker than me. I'm just happy that he loves playing for the club, and he loves all the boys, and I think he fits in really well. So I hope he plays heaps of footy here, and gets a chance to win a flag. That'll be nice with some of his mates. Yeah.
It's a different kind of player to you. You were the strong forward, taking a lead and kicking long goals. He's the goal snake, isn't he?
Yeah, and wingman, and it's probably lucky. Like everyone used to say to me, if you're half as good as your dad, whereas they're probably not saying that to Jacko because we're different players. Yeah, it's true. Whereas my dad kicked hundreds of goals, and so that's all I wanted to do. So it's probably good that he's not 6'3", 6'4", because if he didn't kick 100, he's he'd feel inadequate. So no, it's good that he's a bit zippy, and I wouldn't mind leading to his left foot. He uses the footy pretty well.
Absolutely, yeah. Hamsy, thank you very much for joining us here on the Halftime Hub. This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1 and streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
It's 14, 12 degrees in Willunga, and this is the Great Southern Football League men's A-grade match between Willunga and McLaren districts at Willunga Oval, streaming on happyfm.org.au with Steve Adams' camera work on display, and in the Caravan of Love broadcasting live. It is now back to Chris Shaddock and Steve G.
Yes, thank you very much, Dee, and what a game of football we've got. A cracker. Match of the round, living up to all expectations. The Demons are on top by 3 goals. And we're just seeing the boys run out there getting ready to get stuck in once again. And Chris, you've got some information for us.
Well, you see that green panel van?
Yeah.
Over the other side of the ground.
Yeah.
Centre screen.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a tight shot here.
Oh,
cinematographer extraordinaire. That car is... that car's a Sandman. It's a 1976 HX. We can come back to that 3/4 time. So
ball up in the middle now. Shervington sets himself, gets the tap. The Eagles get a kick out of there in a hurry. Bouncing ball. Which way will it turn? Shawbread's in there. So too is Haskett, which is David Ham's favourite player. And it's going to be a ball up in the middle. Gokroja. It's going to ball it up. The 8-foot giant, 7'8", kick out of there by Ma, got smothered. Shulbred got tackled. That's going to be holding the ball. No, no prior opportunity. Fair enough. Going to be a ball up. They set themselves once again. Tapped by Ellison in the favour of the Eagles. The Schnauzer's in there. An Eagle can't get it out. Got tackled. It's going to be another ball up.
Apparently 37 years old.
57 years old, plays like a
Brett
12.
Meagle. Does he need to be carbon tested? So ball belted out of the centre by Willunga. Oh, lovely little pick up by Rennie. Rennie on the right foot down in the centre square looking for big Nobesy. Nobesy gets it out the back of the pack like a rotor and bang. No, not quite. Yes.
Oh, he's got it, the big boy. He thundered past the ball over the top.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
I thought he had so much extra time.
What was that, mate?
I reckon his teammate Mitten has brought him back one of those dodgy watches from Bali.
Ball up in the centre of the ground. Tapped by Ellison. Ma gets the kick away. Decisive clearance for the Eagles. Archie Rutt couldn't take the ball. It goes bouncing in there. The Demons fighting hard. Off hands. Over the boundary line. Going to be a boundary throwing.
He's gone, here, have this Rolex. It's real gold.
That's it. Shervington against Fit in the forward left pocket. Eagles, they want one. They need one. Shervington takes it out of there, gets a handball. Matthews got tackled. Lockie Matthews play on. Rugby scrum towards the teeth of the goals and yep, boundary throwing.
On the FPAG scoreboard, 8-4, 52 Willunga, 4-3, 27 is McLaren Districts. So a nice little buffer building now for the Willunga Footy Club.
So boundary throw in. They set themselves, Shervington Fit again. Tap there. Oh, Shervington just says thank you, I'll have it. Kicks it out of the pack. And lovely work there over his shoulder, taking the mark, was Cody Ellison. He's going to be kicking from just outside 50, but he backs himself. Slight angle, but he's a long way out. Will take his best from here. They need a goal. They're down by 4, the Eagles. Ellison from about 52, kicks long, kicks strong. It's a goal. The Eagles get one back. Great goal, Cody. So, score on the air.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Back on. So umpire Curran does the honours, throws it up just on the clubhouse side of the cricket pitch. Toe poke by Ellison to the advantage of Districts. Districts quick right foot snap down in the pocket. We've got Rutt in the hot pursuit.
Matty Merritt sees the ball over the line, going to be touched and boundary throwing. Just near the hither and yon. It's neither hither nor yon. It's like a bit of yin and yang. Boundary throw in. Shervo, no, Conifit gets a bash of a tap there. Haskett's in there, so too is that man. Best on ground for mine, Liam Nye. Kick around the corner, Draper. Fisted over there by that man, Isaac Stokes, and Vanderlua. Just sees the ball over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throw in. Just towards the Eagles attacking half there. So they need a goal. Another one. They're 3 goals down. Tapped at the back there by Conifit, taken out there by the D's, bouncing ball near that Sandman. Tell us about that Sandman, Chris.
Matthew Bennett, ex-premiership player for Willunga, owns that car. He's had for 25 years. It's a family heirloom. It's got a 308 V8 motor in it with a Super 5 shift gear shift. Now it's with Goodison, the back player. Sends it out to clubhouse side of the ground. Contested footy. Ball spilling out towards the boundary line. It's Jackson Hands. Left foot snap towards the top of the goal square.
Off hands it goes. Bouncing ball. Cam Hutchins takes the ball. Snaps for goal. He likes it. The Demons like it. The goal umpire likes it. It's a goal.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
HX, no, it has not been changed hands for 25 years, that car.
Yep.
And not going anywhere soon.
Bass for the Demons. Tap, Rennie. Kick out of there by Nye. Bouncing ball, centre wing position. Rennie sets himself, hands, left foot. Kick into a bit of space. Going back for a Draper gets the handball. Charlie Saunders over to Rennie. Rennie kicks for goal. Just misses offline through for the minor score.
Wow. What about the time and space that Draper found? He had 2 players to feed off, running past, got it to them, but just couldn't quite nail the 6-pointer. So the ball comes back in, it's still in the inside 50 for Willunga. Snap at goal by a Willunga player, and offline for 1 point.
Yeah, it was Harry Styles Saunders. Nearly got the goal just offline. So they are peppering, they are pressuring the Eagles. Third quarter, all-important third quarter can set up a victory from here. The Demons certainly doing the better in this early part of the quarter. There's been 7.5 minutes gone. The Eagles have got a sea of white and red jumpers ahead of them. The zone is set. Kick out from full back. Taken there by Brett Ellis. Ellis settles things down. Weighs his options up. Kicks it out. Centre wing position. Oh, lovely mark there. Handball. Jackson Daniels takes a run. Oh, slips over. He's under pressure, gets tackled. That's got to be holding the ball. Unlucky, just lost his footing there. Big sea bass.
Yes, not a lot of moisture on the ground, but Bass is able to send it out to a teammate, getting it towards the inside 50. We're still one kick away from penetrating the inside 50 for Willunga. They're 33 points in front, 27 points in front, and kickers come into the forward pocket, chopped off by McLaren Districts.
Kick out wide now, Connor Fit with an opportunity, space, time, little chip. Oh, kick doesn't favour Minton, but he uses his speed to get around Brown. Kicks under pressure. Brown just put enough pressure on him. They cough it up, and Cam McDonald takes the ball. He's going to kick it out wide.
Minton's saying he's been legged. And umpire Curran agrees.
Fair enough.
Little
Good
tap round the ankle as he was disposing of the footy. He had the Jets going full bore too.
Yes.
Minton. He's gathered, I reckon he's gained more speed by going on that trip to Bali. So now it's with his teammate Levens. Jackson Levens in front of the clubhouse. Levens looking for a lead, finds a short little pass into Fit. Fit marks it on his chest, looking for a lead.
Connor Fit now. He's going to bomb it in long into the teeth of the goals. That goes wide across the goals. Rutt sets himself. Fenity's in there. Got tackled. They're under pressure. Demons now. Handball out wide. Hutchins over to Saunders. Saunders kicks it out wide. Bouncing ball. In they go. Lovely work there. They get it out. Oh, tackled. Hopkins under pressure. Is going to be holding the ball. Demons doing very well. And the ninja, Daniel Lee.
Ninja, just worse than centre wing, is about to, or he's on centre wing now. He handballs off to a running teammate. It's coming out inside the 50 for Willunga. Pack of players. There's more districts there than there are Willunga, but that man Nye,
wow.
He's roved it out of the pack and he slotted it.
But it's out of bounds. The boundary.
But it was a banana.
It was a beautiful piece of work by him.
Very well balanced, spectacular kick. Yeah. And
bit of practice for him.
Goal disallowed. He's just showing off. He's jagged 3. He was disallowed the 4th at the other end, and he's thinking he's making up for it there. So ball comes back in. Ellison gets the ruck tap down to the bottom of the pack. The ninja's there. Draper's there. His hand passed out to a teammate. Nye a little over the head shot. Hurried kick comes spoiled off the boot. Good spoil there by the McLaren defence. And we'll have a boundary up throw.
Yeah, the boys on top of the ute up there, or the full drive. Good place to watch the game up there.
Eating some noodles.
Eating some noodles, yeah. Ball up. In goes Brett Ellis. Kicks off the ground under pressure. Big Seabass takes it out. Handball. They're sharing it around now. Harry Stoll Saunders gets the boot on the ball. Nobes! Daniel Nobes, the nightmare in the forward line for the Demons. Nobes the nightmare. And he's clunked it once again. That Grippo has come to good effect. And if he slots this one, it is going to be hard to see how the Eagles can get back in this game, Chris.
Well, 11 minutes 40 gone in this quarter. So probably a third, you'd say, of the quarter gone.
Nobes, yes, Nobes, he scores a goal. The Demons go from...
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Karen was actually saying it was actually Draper that nearly spoilt you, not the defender.
Oh, okay, there you go. Back into the centre of the ground it goes. Seabass versus Cody Ellison. Ellison gets the tap out there. Right handball. Ellis now. Brett Ellis. Oh, evasive skills. Tackling pressure by the Demons has been supreme. They go in hard. Nothing happening. Going to be a ball up.
Yeah, Mar and Trinity combining to get some meterage for
is that 9?
Districts.
Copped one in the head, got a bit of claret.
Got some claret.
Yeah, he went in hard.
Yeah, umpire Kroger.
Yep.
To ball it up.
Bit of tomato sauce.
Yeah, great camera shot there.
Off he goes.
It just come out straight away too. There was
nothing.
Not a slow leak.
Yeah. So that's good hard footy. Geez, he's played well, Lee, and I can't wait to see him get back on. Here we go. Cody Ellison, tap, Stark, kick for the Demons into their forward 50. Nobes, hand on it, taps it down to his teammate there. Jake Rennie couldn't get it out. Pressure, pressure, pressure by the Demons, locks the ball in. Eagles really are doing it tough out here.
They are. They're up against it right at the moment. So umpire throws it up, ball hits the deck, and a McLaren Districts player got to it first, immediately wrapped up. That was Matty Raitt. He was immediately wrapped up by a Willunga player. So umpire throws the ball up again. Ellison gets it down to Raitt. Raitt bursts out of the pack, sends it up towards the centre square. It's near the cricket pitch, now picked up by Willunga, sent back towards... Rait's intercepted again. Well done, Matty Raitt. Sees Brett Ellis, gives him a nice little chip pass. Ellis goes across the cricket pitch.
Good footy by the Eagles. They've got a bit of run here. Kick there by Jackson Daniels. Long range. Offline through for the minor score. That was a good bit of running play. Bit of free play. Haven't seen too much of that by the Eagles today. Demons have just stopped that run, and they did well. Through for the minor score though. Over there to the Hoffman.
The Hoff. Back pocket. Weighing up his options, goes with a little chip kick, successful to Draper, who provided the lead, honoured by the Hoff. Draper in turn short again to Meagle. Meagle marks it comfortably in front of his eyes, still on that scoreboard side of the ground. Meagle goes for distance, gets it up to centre wing.
Off hands out the back of the pack it goes. Here go the Eagles. Hopkins to Mitten, short passes on the Raitt now, outside 50s looking for a short pass. Just in front of Matty Merritt, couldn't take the mark. Then there's Shulbred holding the ball, incorrect disposal. And this kick will be taken by Lockie Matthews for the Eagles. Within kicking distance, although he's looking around like, can anyone else kick it for me? Handballs it off. Ellison from long range, offline, and through for the minor score. 1 point there on the board. 5 goals, 5.35. McLaren's to 10 goals, 6.66. The Demons.
Yeah, I've got a theory. It was offline due to the trigonometry of the oval. It's a slope. Cody Ellison couldn't deal with the slope. So it's now with Willunga, still possession. That's Rennie. He's shifted it over to Mr. 500. He's just outside the, just in the back pocket still. Looking for a teammate, finds one, crosses over the other side of the ground, back with Rennie.
This is what they've done all day. Have a bit of patience in the back line, chip it around until they find something. Rennie likes something he sees and he finds a target. Great footy there. Demons using the ball well. Oh, just under pressure there was Tommy Saunders. That kick wasn't on. Eagles pounce on it. Brett Ellis is in there. So too is Groves. Groves got tackled. Groves, interesting. He's playing his 150th game today. They call him Sibba. Can you believe that? That's his middle name. Sibba.
Okay. So ball thrown up. Chevo was a tap. Rove best by Starkey. Starksy handballs out to a running teammate. It's hit the deck. That was Meagle. It's hit the deck. Meagle couldn't gather. Sent back in by foot to the District's forward line. Punch from the back of the pack.
Good disciplined play there by the Eagles defenders. That one's wrapped into a tackle and that ball's going nowhere. Shulbred's in there and going to be a ball up. Only about 30 metres away from the Eagles' goal. They need one and they need it now. Tap. Eagles force it towards their goals. Snap on the goals. That was Mo, I think it was.
Yep.
Great goal to the Eagles. They needed it.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
18 minutes into this third quarter. The Eagles get another one. They keep this game very much alive. So to the centre, ball up. It's Shervington, played well. There's gets the tap in there. Cody Ellison gets a kick off the ground. Bouncing ball in the forward 50. Eagles pressing. Haskett gets tackled, gets a kick out of there. Brown now trying to pick it up over the boundary line. Rushed over. It's going to be a boundary throw-in into the forward right pocket. And yeah, they're just saying, was that a last possession free kick? No, it was rushed. Oh, player down there. Who's that? Cop one.
From McLaren. So
Matty Merritt,
the Willunga player wanted to get on with it. Yeah, Matty Max Merritt. He's up on his feet. Just sucking in some air. And ball's coming back to the boundary ump for a boundary ump throw in. Just in front of the pocket area, clubhouse side of the ground.
Ball up, Shervington fists it towards the boundary line. Brett Ellis dives in there. Handball. Dean's trying to get it out. Here come the Eagles. Tackled. Pressure footy on the Eagles. God, copped one there. Was the keg man in the head. Jackson Hams goes in there. Yeah. Shares his thoughts about the game. And the Goodison is going to take the free kick.
Yeah, copped the Hills hoist on that occasion. But he's up with it, looking to dish off, sends it into the pocket, off a pack of players. Cody Ellison's there, he got hands to it, but he's brought to ground. A hurried kick out of the pack. It's only going as far as a point, and it will count. So we'll have a point kick in on the FPA scoreboard for Willunga, 66 points to McLaren 42. So they're paring it back ever so slightly, but they need goals.
Haskett now chips it up, looking for a short pass. Pressure on the Demons now. Just short pass wasn't really on, and just over the top of that player, I think he's trying to get Hutchins. Going to be a ball up. They're only about 30 metres out. Up they go. Fit gets a tap. Oh, kicked out of there. They're peppering the goals here, the Eagles. Pushing hard. Couldn't get it through the goals. Through for the minor score. So another point goes on the board. 6 goals, 743. McLaren's plays Willunga, 10 goals, 666.
Yeah, 23 points in arrears. The McLaren Districts Club out to Meagle for Willunga in the pocket from the point kick in. He's marked it comfortably. He gets a lot of the ball, Meagle.
The Schnauzer, oh yeah.
He's sent it back to let his teammate way up on an option.
Trouble! Here we go, McLaren's with an opportunity, but they're just messing around with it here, the Demons. Ellis, out there, handball kick by Connor Fett. It's a goal to the Eagles. Well, there you go.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
So, umpire David Curran to get things underway. Balls it up. Shervington gets the tap for the Demons. Get out of there, it's Liam Nye. Short pass is on. Finds Harry Styles. Saunders, lovely clearance. Incredible pinpoint precision kick. I think he was looking for big nobes. But hello, it's Harry Styles. He's popped his head up and he's got an opportunity. Kicking from about 40 metres. Barely an angle. Should get this one. I'd back him from here. Saunders, kick underway. He likes it. The Demons get one back. 11 goals.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
He's got a bandage, a bit of a band-aid on his head. He's come out. He's doing well, Liam Knight. Tapped there by Shevington. Kicked out of there in a hurry. Bouncing ball. Goodison does well. Gets a kick out of there. Oh, almost. Kick by Jackson Hams to the teeth of the goals. Oh, he's got it! The big boy Nobes. Look at that. Lovely hands. Just took it under pressure. And if he gets this one, it's hard to see how the Eagles can fight back from this one.
Yep, kick on its way. It's through the sticks.
Good goal to know.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Yeah, he's bagging out. It's caught enough whiting for the day. Wow.
So umpire Curran to hurl up the size 5 Sharon, and ball punched forward by Willunga. Shervo rove best by McLaren, and Jackson Daniels, he's brought to ground by the Willunga player, and we'll have a field stoppage throw up just near the cricket pitch.
Ball up, Shervington. No, Ellison gets the tap. They get a bit of a run on here. The Eagles tackle. Look at that. They're everywhere, the Demons. And that ball's going nowhere. Ball up. Tapped out there by Cody Ellison. Kicked out of there. Over the top it goes. Eagles with a bit of creative play. Haskett gets tackled. Play on's a goal. Mitten's in there. Gee whiz. They've just been hard and tough on Mitten all day. He's hardly had time to breathe.
Stands out more now that he's got that tan. Easier to find. So ball thrown up, hits the deck, picked up by Willunga player. He's brought to ground by Connor Fitt, and another field stoppage throw up. Probably on the 50, almost directly in front of McLaren's goal.
Shervington, Fitt gets a double-fisted on it. Matty Raitt got tackled, gets a half a handball out, bouncing ball. Which way will it go? They go in hard. There's no way this ball's getting out of there. It's going to be another ball up. Forward right pocket for the Eagles. 26 minutes gone in this quarter, 4 minutes into time on. Eagles are pressing once again. Shervington bangs it out of there. Bit of space for the Eagles to work in. They wrapped into it. 2 Demons on 1 Eagle, and it's going to be a ball up. Oh, Shervington grabs it out of there. Half a kick. Play on's a call. Kick by Raitt. He's got it. The Eagles get one back. Great goal, Matthew Raitt.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Where are you going tonight? We're going to play backgammon. You want to come out of my joint? It's a bit like that.
Well, they're playing for money or matchsticks. So that was involved nearly everyone on the ground.
Nobes came in. He thought he was missing out on it. He has to get involved.
Yeah.
Ball up. Shervington gets the ruck work all to himself. Kicked out of there by Nathan Stark. Oh, Draper. Yes, he's been paid the mark. Some of the Eagles supporters going, he didn't get enough of it, but Draper said yes he did. Mr. Curtins, he's going to take a kick from about 50. He is good enough. He's a lot of time. He wants to wind this clock down. And it's almost gone 6 minutes in this time on. There's been enough stoppages.
This is dangerous for McLaren. Draper is a very capable unit,
yeah,
and he could slot this, and if he does, it'll hurt McLaren's.
It'll be curtains for Draper, and it'll be curtains for the Eagles. Mr. Curtains, he kicks for goal! He kicks long! He kicks strong! Minus. Just to the right.
Well, you were right. It was long and it was strong.
Just wasn't accurate.
Just inaccurate.
Yeah. There we go. So another point goes on the board. 12 goals, 779 to 7 goals, 749. A 50-point margin to the Demons. Kick out there. Kicks it out wide.
Levens
now for McLaren's.
Nice shiny boots, bright boots on Jackson Levens. Yeah. So Levens goes short, finds a teammate in Kane Hopkins. Hopkins on the defensive 50 for McLaren's, and he's looking for a lead, getting some pointers and helpers.
Oh, it's a shocker.
And I reckon the man's run over the mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25, and just as well for Kane Hopkins because it come off the side of his boot.
Yeah.
The Jackson Hams, according to the umpire, just snuck over the line at the last little bit, and Hopkins gets another shot, goes inboard, gets it to the back flank, marked by Smith. Smith goes inboard again to the cricket pitch and into the hands of a teammate.
Leon Groves now for the Eagles, looking for finding that man in Daniel Ma. Ma now kicks it out to his teammate, bouncing ball, can't get it over there, was mid now to Ma. Ma kicks for goal, he's got it, great goal to the Eagles, they stay in this contest.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Yeah. So it's 30 minutes gone in his quarter, so 8 minutes hit, long time on. Siren couldn't be too far away. Oh, Ellis takes it. Clearance by the Eagles, bouncing ball. Hopkins is in there, takes it away. Look at that. Hoffman gets it out there wide. Lovely kick to Sam Rennie. He's just going to slow things down. He said, fellas, we're playing for time. Fools everyone, plays on quickly, looking for, can't find a target, looking for Draper, off hands, Draper now. Tackled, handball, no, incorrect disposal, says umpire Curran's going to be taken by the Eagles.
So, time going to be against the Eagles, I'm thinking, to have another pop at goal. You can see on the scoreboard there, 30 minutes, 50 seconds has transpired. So, ball now on its way to centre wing, but punched over the line, and that'll run a bit more time off the clock.
Yeah, and you'd just be pretty comfortable if you had this leading the Demons. The Eagles, what have they got in store? Ellison gets a tap from behind. Clearance is with Willunga. Under pressure there was Liam Nye, gets a kick around the corner. It's just interesting to note there that Liam Nye is now 18. He's got a new jumper because a bit of the tomato sauce came onto his jumper. And there's the siren to end the third quarter. And what a quarter it was. Once again, the Demons felt like they were going to run away with that game. McLaren's with a couple of goals late in that quarter to just keep them in the contest. But it just feels like the Demons keep on pressing. Every time the Eagles get one, the Demons get another couple back.
Yeah, they're keeping the pressure on. And if you're a Willunga fan, no way would you be going home early because your teams are looking the goods here.
Well, there's no chance you're going to be stuck into traffic or anything like that, would you? You know.
No, but you'd be staying with the final siren today because it's looking very good.
Well, even if you're an Eagles supporter and you think to yourself, you've still got a chance. You never know.
Well, and that keg only comes out from the keg man if they win.
Well, I'd like to see a couple of Goodison's beverages here before the game so we could just sample. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh,
shout out to the Goodison family.
Yeah.
It's been the Great Southern Footy League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming live on YouTube. happyfm.org.au. We'll see you soon.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their highly trained mechanics and fully equipped workshop means that your car is in good hands at all times, and they only use genuine parts.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
No! Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sign.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Harbour right now as we head back to the last quarter of the GSFL match at Willunga Oval. It's Willunga and McLaren districts in the commentary caravan of love. It's Steve G and Chris Shaddock.
Yes, the caravan of love. There's a lot of love in this caravan. There's a lot of just hard, tough footy out here, and we're loving every minute of it. It's a 3-goal margin to the Demons. It felt like they were running away with the game there, but the Demons came back every time the Eagles were pressing, but a couple of late goals give the Eagles some sort of hope, Chris.
At the coaches working overtime, you've got the whiteboards happening with the
Gianni.
Yeah, with the magnets.
Yep.
And over at the Willunga huddle, the one they had the lunchroom orders on, you're having a sausage roll or a pasty at half time, whatever. Yep. Now I think they've got what sort of drink would you like after the?
Yeah.
What flavoured energy drink would you like after?
Well, you'd go with the Fleurieu chocolate milk every time, wouldn't you?
Yeah, banana is my personal favourite.
You'd go for the Fleurieu chocolate milk.
Yeah, well, they make all sorts of flavours, don't they?
All the flavours, indeed, yes. But there you go. There's going to be an interesting last quarter here. The Eagles with an opportunity to, well, snatch this, but it's hard to see how to get back into it. Gianni Petrucci, he's a super coach. He was shifting the magnets around there. He's got a couple of surprises up his sleeve, I'm sure. Big Daniel Note is the nightmare for the Eagles in the forward line.
No team's got an answer for him.
No.
Not that we've seen.
Too big.
Too strong, too stable, and whatever product he's got on those palms, that Grippo type, whether it's the old-fashioned pine sap,
Tarzan
from the Pinus radiata,
Araldite,
well, something like that.
Yeah. So here we are. We are set for an absolute burner here in the last quarter. You've got to say the Demons are set to win this one. Are the Eagles good enough? Will this be a tight game? They banged 3 goals on the board and this game is all tied up. So just waiting on the umpire now, waiting for those last stragglers near the scoreboard there to get off and do their thing.
They like to come out and listen to the huddle. They like to be involved, don't they?
And they don't hurry when they get off. They just get in our own time.
We'll saunter off in our own nonchalant style and time.
What a beautiful day. Here's beautiful sunshine here at the Demon Park. The ball goes up. Tap by Ellison for the Eagles. One there by Matthews. Back to Ellison. Got tackled by Nathan Stark for the Demons. Going to be another ball up. Just a stalemate. Ball up. No one won that. Cam Hutchins steals it out of there. Harry Styles Saunders. Little check-sided grubbery kick. to his teammate. Lovely hands. Kick on there into the forward line. Nobes the nightmare. Leads out. Says, I want to make sure that mark's right. He's going to be kicking into the sun. Or down that direction anyway. And
Nightmare on Nobe Street.
Nightmare on Nobe Street. We'll call him Freddy Krueger.
He's hard to stop when he gets that half metre in front. It's it's like a train.
Here he comes now. The big boy sets himself. He kicks for goal. It's looking good. It's looking close. It's a goal to Nobes. That's his 6th for the afternoon. Well, you can't.
You want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Tapped out there. One by Stark. Saunders, look at him. Beautiful evasive skills. A bit of a mongrel punt though. Bouncing ball, chaos ball into the line. The Eagles. Stokes tries to get it out. Draper's in there for the Demons. Kicked out there by Goodison. Well, they got up here. Fisted. Ellison, like a rover, bangs it towards his teammate, trying to get it out. Stacks on the middle, eventually comes out. Shervo now kicks around the corner. Up they go, up the back of the pack. Diving in there was Goodison. It's going to be a stalemate. Ball up.
4 goals in arrears, or the value of, is McLaren District. So what can they do? Ball goes up, Draper takes the tap and goes down, hits the ground. Matty Rates there, he's been had his hand trodden on. Hasn't helped because, well, yes, he is going to get a free kick for that. A little too much defensive pressure on Matt Rate. He switches play to a centre half back, finds Fennerty, hands outstretched, marks it in front of his eyes. He's looking around for a lead. Fennerty wants to give off, goes out to centre wing, opposite side of the ground. Fit dropped what he probably should have taken. Fitz paddling it along, little toe poke, gets some good ground. It's inside 50 for him now. McLaren Districts, and seen over the line by Luke Mitten in front of the Rewire electrical side.
Yeah, I always go to the Rewire electrical company. They do a fantastic job. Boundary throw in. Right in front of the, well, just off there's near the Sandman. Look at that, the green Sandman. Tapped it there. Nice work. Nathan Stark played well today. Banged it onto his boot. Bouncing ball. Over the boundary line. Was that our last position free kick? Yes, it is. And it's going to be taken there by Jamie Smith for the Eagles.
That's the 1976 HX Sandman, if you're just joining the coverage, the broadcast. So now McLaren bring it in board. They've gone to Vanderlua. Vanderlua comes out again towards the clubhouse side of the ground, looking for, finding, no, pinched off Mar by the Hoff, and then a great smother. It's back with Fennerty through the middle.
Hopkins now for the Eagles, kicks it out wide. Oh, Ellison, can he touch it? No, he can't. Yes, he can. He keeps it in. Unbelievable stuff. Like the big guy got tackled. Gets out of the tackle. Handballs to Mitten. Mitten now gets tackled. Handball under pressure. Kick. Check sider. Wow. Offline through for the minor score. Exciting football.
Anytime Luke Mitten gets near it, tends to be, you know, he's a live wire, that bloke. Very exciting to watch. So now we've got Willunga bringing in the point kick in. So we've got Nye, he's changed jumper numbers because he got some blood on the other one. So Nye kicking in from full back, gets it up to the back flank position on the scoreboard side of the ground. It's retrieved best by Hutchins. Now with Shervo back to, was that Brown Dog, and now sent down to centre wing.
Yeah. They just seem to have the answers here. 4-goal margins, 5 goals, 5 minutes gone into this last quarter. 4-goal margin in favour of the Demons here. Boundary throw in, centre wing. Ruck set themselves. Shervington, no, Ellison gets the tap out of it. He's played well, the big boy. Shervington, no, gets a tap. Handball, bouncing ball into the forward 50 for the Demons. Repelling now. The Eagles kicked out there. Brett Ellis can't pick the ball up. He's against Shervington. Oh, lovely work by the big boy. Hutchins for the Demons. Bangs it into Nobes. Off hands. Can't take the mark. Nice work there by the ringer in Stokes. Kicked out wide now. Shervington. He's played a great game too now for the Demons. Settles things down. Is going to drive it in to the forward line.
Shervo goes for distance. Gets it down to the just better than forward flank. Off hands. It hits the deck and Rennie's first to it. He's wrapped up on a tackle by Kane Hopkins. We'll have a field stoppage throw up.
Right next to the David Hams McGain sign. He owes me another $20. That's 40 for the week. Tapped out there by Ellison. Oh, he got a close hanger there. Play-on's a call.
Was that Matty Ray?
I think he got one. Yeah, he's a free kick magnet.
Rady got a bit of head work there. Illegal, according to the umpire. So he gets a free kick for that. And Rady, he'll go with his left boot. No, right boot this time. So goes up to centre wing. Hutchins, nice grab up high.
Yeah, good hands. He has played well today. Hutchins, kick into their forward 50. They set themselves off hands. Right, there he is again. Bangs it around the corner. Fennerty's got the ball. Thinks about kicking to the far side. Now he's going to safety first. They're going to roll the dice here, the Eagles. They need to take the game on. Short pass. Oh, it's a shocker. Our last possession free kick going to be taken by Rennie.
He finds Cam Hutchins. Hutchins marks comfortably. Goes inboard towards the top of the square for Willunga. Ball hits the deck. Rove best there by Smith. Smith gets it out to a teammate. We're in the back pocket now for Districts. And it's with Ellison. Ellison handballs off to the red one. And Stokes, and he gets it up to Fit. Fit couldn't pull in the mark. It hits the deck. Picked up best by Marr. Marr sends it off to Jackson Daniels. Jackson Daniels by hand off to Fennerty.
Fennerty kicks it wide. Matty Merritt bouncing ball. What can he do here? Picks it up, or he just handballs it to himself. Taps it in front of himself. Cam McDonald, lovely work. Beats his opponent. Rennie now, lovely pass. Gets it over there to Carnivale for the Demons. Kick. Left footer has got Saunders over the top of that player's head now. The Eagles
Levens.
Through Levens. Player down for the Demons. Kicks it out now. The Eagles. Luke Mitten. Handball. They run it into the forward 50. Matthew Wright kicks it. Short pass is on. Lovely hands by Daniel Marr. They've got an opportunity to get one back here. They're 4 goals down, the Eagles, and Marr, this guy with a golden opportunity to kick it for the Eagles. He's about 45 metres out.
Well, I don't know what the coaching staff said to Matty Ray at three-quarter time, but it's worked because he's having a blinder in the last quarter. He has already, Rate's kicked one his own today, but Marr's already kicked 3. He's lining up for number 4.
Played well, this guy. Marr underway. He likes it. They get one back. Here come the Eagles. Get around him.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Gone away, the conditions have improved, if anything. And we've got Tim Gorkrogra to recommence proceedings.
Yep, the 7'8" volleyball German Russian balls it up, tapped out there by Cody Ellison, wrapped into a tackle there.
Yeah, Rennie's caught one round the schnoz.
Yeah.
And it'd be one of those little bit of eye-watering ones, I reckon.
Yeah.
And didn't get a free for it, so the ball's thrown up again, back on the cricket pitch. Comes down to Shervo playing like a rover. It was the Bass playing like a rover out to Starkey. Starkey, quick little give now with Rennie on the left boot towards the goal.
Just missed it. Through for the minor score. Rennie's had a couple of near misses. There we go. Through for the minor score. So Willunga 13 goals, 86 plays 10 goals, 68 on the FPX scoreboard.
Levin provides a lead for the full back. He ignores it. and comes out, clubhouse side of the ground, looking for, finding Vanderlua, lovely little grab above his eyes, Vanderlua inboard, finds a teammate in Ma, last goal kicker for Districts. He finds Levin, number 30 with the helmet and those brand new boots. And they're getting a little bit of a workout today. Levin, a little short pass to Rady.
Playing a good one, isn't he, the last quarter?
He's having a blinder in this last quarter. Man with one leg, one arm. That's his tattoos, not his torso.
Right now, kicks into the forward 50. Connor Fit, almost. Archie Rutt, almost. Tapped out there. Rutt still fighting for it. Look at him go. Liam Nye over the Ninja. Daniel Lee takes a bounce, a handball. Over to Draper. In the midfield, kicks it. Looking for, can't find a teammate. Fighting hard for it, the Demons. In they go. Kick over to Fit again. Fit with an opportunity. Players streaming back. Kick out wide to Cody Ellison. Ellison now. Outside 50. Wants a lead. Looking for a lead. It's going to be handballing off. Over to Hopkins. Hopkins kicks. He's over. Touched. And just stays in play. Cam McDonald is in there. Matthews got tackled. Handballs are holding the ball. Matthews said, I got a handball. It was a little faint handball, but umpire David Curran said, nah, we've given you holding the ball. Cam McDonald going to be taking the free kick.
So right in front of the scoreboard, in the pocket, they switch play across the other side of the ground, find Mr. 500. He marks it comfortably, as you would if you played 512 games. And he sends off a nice little spear pass to his teammate in McDonald. Cam McDonald, he finds Hams. Hams marks comfortably just around his knees. And they're happy to keep possession of it. Hams goes long down in front of the club rooms.
Ruck set themselves fisted over there for a boundary throw-in. So we've gone 12.5 minutes into this last quarter. McLaren's need goals and they need them in a hurry. They're 3-goal down. And if they get 3 goals, this game is tied up. Over the back there goes Ellison. Ma, kick towards Fennerty. Fennerty bouncing ball, he gathers. He's on the run, pass is on, looking for Mitten, can't find that player, diving, can't touch it. It's going to be a last position free kick taken by Scotty Brown.
Brown finds his teammate into the Hoff. The Hoff marks around about the 25 in front of goals, the opposition's goals. He sends it down looking for Saunders. Saunders takes a bit of a specky. He sends it inboard, finding a teammate in his brother. Back to a little bit of a 1-2 there with his brother and another player, chopped off by Ellison for McLaren's. Ellison spots someone up, Fit at centre half forward, and Fit marks comfortably.
Fit by name, fit by nature, kicks into the forward 50, off the back there, the Demons got plenty of numbers. The Schnauzer kicks, looking for, just too low there for Saunders, taps it up there to Meagles, got tackle, that's holding the ball. Brett Ellis, well done.
Yeah, two veterans there. Ellis wheels around, sends it into Levin, the new bloke with the new boots. Levin.
He's now got the stack of handballs off to Muff. Brett Ellis kicks for goal, offline through for the minor score. Gee whiz, the chance goes begging for the Eagles.
I think it was a good choice by Levin, because every time he's kicked it today, he's kicked short. It seems to be more comfortable around the 20-25 metre range rather than trying to go the long bomb 40 plus.
Brett Ellis just had a bit more time than you thought, I think. Scott Brown now kicks it out wide, looking for, can't find his teammate, off hands it goes. Hutchins over to, that was Nye, kick along there for Tommy Saunders, takes the running play, kick along the boundary line. Oh, lovely stuff to Nodes. Nodes banged it onto his boot, looking for, can't find Hutchins. And comfortably taken there was Jamie Smith for the Eagles.
Smith in the back pocket for District, switches play across the other side of the ground, finds a Levin coming right into it this last quarter with his possessions. He's looking for a pass off and sends a little spear pass out towards
Saunders.
Saunders couldn't take it, or has he?
Yeah, he's got it.
Chopped off.
Harry Saunders now kicks it long towards the goals. Pack forms, fisted over the boundary line. Play on to call. Tommy Saunders just rushes over through the minor score. So that brings it 13 goals 987 to 10 goals 9 69 on the FPX scoreboard.
Yeah, 15 minutes gone. We're with Willunga, and we've got Cam McDonald's taking a good mark.
How's that for his mouth guard? He's got the red and white mouth guard. He's team orientated. Good on you,
It's
Cam.
amazing what they can do these days, isn't it? It's 3D printing. It's fantastic. So Macca sends it back down towards the forward flank area. Picked up best by the Willunga. Sent into the teeth of goals, but accuracy is an issue. And out of bounds, either on the full or last possession. One of the two. No score to be brought back in by Lachlan Cam.
Yeah, Lockie Cam from fullback is going to be going long. It's a big high bomb looking for it. Ellison sets himself. This bloke's played well all day. He's tried his heart out for his side. Eagles need goals. They need to roll the dice. What have they got? Ellison kicks it long, looking for Matty Merritt. Off hands, they just couldn't get it out, and it's going to be a boundary throw-in. Sun setting here on a beautiful winter's day. A forecast rain, none forthcoming. It's been dry footy, and it's been the Demons up all day. Ball in. Shervington at the back, lovely tap. They couldn't get it through there. Jackson Daniels got tapped. It's going to be another ball up.
Shervo, best player last week. And
good again this week.
Yeah, he'll be giving it a nudge again this week. So Shervo, another tap out. Starkey's looking for it. Socket forward by another Willunga player, and marked in the bread basket by is that Bass?
Yeah, the big sea bass kicks it along the boundary line, finds Draper. Mr. Curtains kicks it into the forward 50, looking for Nobes. Nobes! The nightmare on Elm Street, Freddie. He's got it. And he will kick a goal, there's no doubt about it. Virtually direct in front. He's only about 15, 20 metres out. He's how many's kicked today, Chris? 6?
He's 6-pack so far.
Oh, this will be
and
for
like
number
Richard
7.
Flotto said,
Yep.
if he's getting 5 or 6...
He's going to be kicking 7.
So we've got Freddie from Nobe Street.
The goal by Nobe sends the nail into the coffin of the Eagles.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Bit of
Turn celebration.
they're Willunga supporters, obviously. They're here every week, aren't they?
Yeah, and he likes to get that side, between that flank up to the sort of centre wing area. That's his favourite posse.
Up they go. Cody Ellison gets the tap out there. They try to get it out. Matthews couldn't get it out. That was Rady. Couldn't get it out. And it's going to be another ball up.
We could start calling it the HX wing.
That's good. Tap. Eagles. Here they come. Saunders played his a ripper of a game today. Nobes! Oh, got fisted out there. Goodison gave away the free kick and just took his hands, snapped his arms. You just can't believe how hard this bloke is to stop. He's kicked 7s. He could be in for 8 here. 45-degree angle, well within kicking distance. And
if you're kicking 8 goals against McLaren,
yeah,
that's danger for the rest of the league.
It's just dominating.
Because they've got some good backmen.
The Nightmare Nobes. He kicks. Freddie Krueger. He's offline this time, drifting to the left. And off through for the minus score. 14 goals, 11, 95. McLaren's 10 goals, 9. 69 on the FPH scoreboard.
Jack Daniels, just coke, no ice, brings it back in. He finds his teammate in Leon Groves. Groves dishes off back to Daniels, little 1-2. Effective, except it's been kicked out on the full, and Willunga are going to bring it in. They've wasted no time. They're into Draper. Draper's marked it in the pocket, within range, tight angle, but this man, he is a very polished and well-accomplished goal-scoring unit.
Look at Nobes is saying, handball it to me, handball it to me. Or he's giving me advice. Draper now. Oh, it's just snapped it around the corner. Thank you very much. He likes it. Goal on Paul likes it. A goal to the D's.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and it's open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Willunga kept just turning the screws, and now they're 31 points up on the FBAG scoreboard.
Ball up in the middle. Shervington. Ellison gets a tap. Liam Nye. What's going? William. It's Liam Nye. What a game that bloke has played today.
Billy's his great uncle. 4 weddings and a funeral. That's what he did.
Tapped out there. Lovely work by Ellison. Matthew Wright onto his left foot. Bouncing ball, in he goes, Haskett the veteran, lovely blind 10, look at that, the Hoff, kicks it over to Hutchins, handball, champagne football here, Shoebread now, a bit of a wobbler into the forward line, takes a mark there, the big Seabass going to be kicking outside his distance, handball, over there to Jackson Hams, long left foot into the teeth of the goals, off the back, Draper, gets a goal off the ground if you don't mind. They cruise to a very, very good win out here. Demon Park.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthernsecurity.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
Tackled there was Nathan Stark, got a chicken wing tackle by Ellis, and it's going to be another ball up. So, tap, just aerial ping pong, cop one, Matthew Wright says, how do I get a free kick? He tries to get one, Fanity. Eagles trying their hardest. In there is Daniel Mars, played very well for the Eagles today. And they just have not had the answer for the Demons. And towards their forward 50, they go, the Eagles. Shervington bangs it out of there. Work by Tommy Saunders. Over to Harry Styles Saunders. Someone's got tackled and it's going to be holding the ball. Eagles, Hopkins has got it.
Hopkins by right foot, comes inside 50, looking for the tall timber. It's been roved off the back of the pack there. And pop it, goal.
It's got a goal.
Got a goal.
Yep, got one back, the Eagles, a consolation prize.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Kick to Nathan Stark and at 25. Bit of lippage, was it, Chris?
Lippage. It'll do it every time. So that brings him down better than centre forward. He spots it up for Nobesy, big Nobesy. Cops one in the schnoz. In the gob.
He's having a chat on the ground.
Timmy Gorkroja is the man right on the scene, and the big 7'8" volleyballer says, I was here, can't unsee what I just saw. Nobesy, have your free kick, lad. See if you can make it an 8-pack.
Jeez.
Put your teeth back in.
Eagle player down on the ground there. Who was that?
Well, he might have one of Nobesy's buck teeth embedded in him somewhere.
Is that Lockie Can? Down on the ground, we'll find out. But he's down, and trainers are out with him. He doesn't look like he's going all that good.
He's moving. He's sitting up now. He's talking to him.
He's having a chat. So yeah, fell down heavy. Oh, that's Goodison, I think.
Well, there must have been a heavy fall to stop him.
Geez, that we don't.
Because he's tough as nails.
His elbow. I reckon he might have...
he's wrapped it up in his Guernsey too.
That might be a break, and that is a bad...
Well, get him off, because it's 25.5 minutes gone. There's no point risking any...
Yeah, umpire Curran says, can we have a new player?
I think Nobesy's coming off. Was that Nobesy that just ran off, or is he going to take the kick?
No, Nobesy wants a goal, mate.
He wants the 8-pack?
He wants a goal. I know. We've got Daniel Lee kicking for goal here.
Yeah, I reckon Nobesy's
he went off.
Got an issue with his mouth.
Oh, there you go. So, Daniel Lee kicking for goal. He kicks. It's a wobbler. Geez, that wasn't a very good looking kick. But it's a goal to the Demons. He gets one. A wobbler.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
When he was in the pocket after the collision, and Goodison ran off under his own steam, but with trainers. So Chervo wins the tap out. It goes to towards the HX wing, and umpires said too static for me. We'll have another ball up.
Chervo gets the tap for the Demons. Winning the clearance though, the Eagles. Ma, Hamble, Matthews got tackled, hot footy, and umpires pulled out a free kick, said it's in the back, going to go the way of the Eagles. And that man Matthews, playing his 100th game today, got to kick it in, bombs it in long, looking for a target. Luke Midden, lovely body work, just bodied his bigger opponent out there in McDonald, stood his ground, and is going to be kicking virtually... just a slight angle and only about 20 metres out. Should pop this one through, no worries.
Bit of wily work on Mitten's behalf there. Just skill, wisdom, and knew he wasn't anywhere near as tall as the other bloke, but was able to effectively take the mark.
Oh no, he's absolutely shanked it off to the right and through for the minor score. So Willunga 17 goals 10 plays McLaren's 11 goals 10, a 6-goal margin in for over the Demons.
So Willunga bring it back in on the clubhouse side of the ground, and it's in the safe hands of Scotty Brown in the pocket. He goes for distance, gets it down about the back flank for Willunga. Pack of players, Draper couldn't pull it in. A little toe poke from the Ninja, gets it out towards the clubhouse there. Rennie's run into a McLaren Districts player, and the ball's spilled free.
Fighting hard for it. The Demons taken there. Brett Ellis for the Eagles. Rate for the Eagles. Tries to get a kick out there. The siren sounds to end the game. And what a victory this has been by the Demons. A decisive win. A huge win in the end, really. 6 goals. They led all day. They started well. They finished well. The Eagles tried hard, but they just weren't good enough. End of the day, you've got to say that this Demon side keeps on improving week in, week out, and they've certainly staked their claim on this Premiership Cup. I know it's a long way off. We're in the business part of the season here, and wow, they keep on getting better with time. So those young players are stepping up. Liam Nye, the Nightmare Nobes in the forward line. So many winners all over the ground, and what a game of footy, Chris.
It was for Willunga. We've got the Nightmare from Nobe Street, 7 goals. Could have had the last shot in the pocket there from that free kick for O'Leary's. No, that's Mr. 500. Could have had a shot for his 8, but it went to the Ninja instead because Nobes brought himself off. And when we had, of course, Matty Bennett's HX was turned out in immaculate order as per usual, so Willunga Club will be happy about that. And Chervo.
Yeah.
Best last week, and I reckon all-round effort today, best again.
Yeah, well, I'd go Liam Nye, but you could raffle it between those two guys. Great all-round performance. You had winners all over the ground. Captain Hutchins was good. Nathan Stark. There was winners everywhere, but good game of footy. There's no doubt about it. We'll be speaking to the winning coach very soon. But
goal scorers?
Goal scorers, mate. Tell us the goal scorers.
The Ninja Daniel Lee, 1. Harry Saunders 1, Liam Nye 3, Nobesy 7, Cam Hutchins 1, Jackson Hams 1, Dylan Draper chimes in with 3, as well as playing all over the ground. And the other side, Matty Rate 1, Henry Matthews 1, Luke Mitten 1, Daniel Maher played well, 4 goals, and Connor Fitt 2, Cody Elson 1, Jackson Daniels 1.
Yeah, Cody Elson played a great game for the Eagles. There it is, that wraps things up. We will be speaking very shortly to the winning coach, Damien Minovini. Please stay with us for that one. It's been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, 90.1, streaming at YouTube at happyfm.org.au. We'll see you next week.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
The Grosvenor is more than your average hotel. It's the new home of music and entertainment in Victor Harbour, with live bands appearing in the beer garden on most weekends. Enjoy a drink with friends in the front bar, with full TAB and lotto facilities available. Or try your luck in the gaming room. Savour the relaxed atmosphere in the dining room with affordable and delicious meals. Having a birthday? Why not book the function room for your next special event? The Grosvenor also offers comfortable and affordable accommodation. The Grosvenor Hotel in the heart of Victor Harbour.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Their modern showroom showcases the latest and greatest options available. They also have over 30 quality pre-owned vehicles in stock at all times.
With finance available on all new and pre-owned vehicles.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Yeah. Just see, mate, if you bring your chairs comfortably close.
More.
Yes, here we are talking to not the winning coach, but the winning treasurer, Vaughan McDonald of the Willunga Football Club. Vaughan, thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries at all.
What a fantastic game of footy. I mean, at the start of this, everyone was going, it's going to be a close game, but you guys got off to a good start. 2-goal margin there at the first quarter, and you just blitzed them.
Yeah, absolutely, and really pleasing to see in the respect that a whole lot of young kids out there, who we had the chance last year to blood a lot of those young kids when we were decimated with injury, and brought in some experience too. Obviously, Daniel Nobes, who he's a massive presence forward, so. And they probably walk a lot taller, the young blokes around him too. Really, absolutely pleasing.
We call him the Nightmare in Nobe Street. So, he is a man mountain. Those hands are solid. He's a focal point. He kicked 7 goals today.
He kicked 7 today in the end. Yeah, I thought he must have been around that. Yeah,
he caught one in the mouth there. He came off. He was going to kick 8. He was spewing about that.
Yeah, look, he's certainly attracted a fair bit of attention from opposition, and but he's worked his way through that, and he's a big focal point.
Do you know what happened to him? He got one in the schnoz in the mouth there?
Yeah, look, I mean, that's just part of footy, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's just life, and he knows, he attracts that type of attention, and what the thing for us is we've got to provide support around that. So I think he's been really good.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about Liam Nye? How fantastic was his game?
Well, Liam Nye, he's I've known him since he was a little tacker.
Oh,
Best
really?
mates with my oldest boy, and
really? Okay.
so I followed him very closely, through his journey in South Adelaide, and to get a player of his quality back to Willunga as a Willunga junior, huge.
What a dominating performance out here today. I mean, he was everywhere.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Caught one in the side of the head, bit of claret, he's come back on.
It was really interesting. I just said to someone before, when he went off, McLaren grabbed some ascendancy, and when he came back on, I think he won the next 2 clearances, which resulted in goals. So goes to show, like, he's a ripping kid, and I say he's a kid, he's probably 23 now, but fantastic.
Yeah, and you've got them all over. These guys, like you said, you had a rebuilding year last year, and that was probably for your great benefit. All these young kids
are coming through, and they got their 5 or 6 games last year, and it stood us in good stead. So
great to see Dylan Draper. He's the goal kicker, but he's a midfielder. He's in the backs. He can play anywhere.
He's everywhere. The old utility, isn't he?
Yeah, fantastic.
He's fantastic for us.
Another great game by Shervington again. He's
just dominating. And, I actually, Sherv, I'm sure he won't mind me saying so, at under 17 level, couldn't get a game.
Really?
And went away and just worked his backside off.
Okay.
He's super fit. I'd say he'd win most of the running,
he's good
time
on the
trials.
ground.
And full credit to him. To make something of himself, which he has done, he's been fantastic. Yeah.
Terrific. And massive game of football next week. I know the
not next week. No,
next week, you got Yank versus Willunga. So I was thinking about McLaren's versus Victor. We'll be doing that game next week. But Yank versus Willunga. I mean, those guys have scared you in the past.
No, they beat us here last year.
Yeah, they beat you last year. But geez, I tell you what, your team is a very different team than last year, isn't it?
Oh, most definitely is. But look, they knocked off Encounter Bay last week.
That's
too.
true.
So I mean, there's no easy games.
Yeah.
If you don't turn up, and I said to, I have a bit to do with our junior Colts today who got beat, and if you turn off 5% off and then you multiply that through, 21 or 22 or whatever it is, you'll get rolled.
Yeah.
So, the challenge is there, and when you have a big win like we did today against the Vale, there's sometimes a natural letdown.
Yeah, right.
And I think our boys have, got to be mature enough to get themselves up and win the games you're supposed to.
Up and running. Yeah, you're expected to win that. You don't want to take the foot off the pedal.
No, exactly right. It's a tight competition at the top of the table.
Absolutely.
So, still plenty of work to do.
And there's that incredible game towards the end of the year. It's going to be Willunga versus Victor.
Victor, yes.
Beaten those guys before.
Yeah, that's right.
Red hot for you.
Yeah, exactly right. I just hope that South Adelaide 18s play on the Saturday, because that'll make Bryce unavailable.
There you go. Love it. Thanks for your time, Vaughan.
No dramas.
It's been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio 90.1, streaming YouTube at happyfm.org.au. See you next week.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.